Don't worry.
Hello everybody, we are back. Final stream, guys. The fat lady is warming up her vocal
Final
cords.
stream. I can't believe it.
Gone very quickly,
gone so
guys.
quickly this
Gone
week.
very quickly. So everybody, how are we doing? Are you all in the free roll?
People in the free roll.
Good. Did you give love to the follows?
I certainly did. Last person I shout out was our man Geordie. So
Hey!
got a couple more over the break by the looks of it.
Mystery and Janos Kozak have followed. The Jack 10 of Spades limp is perfect for that table, in my opinion. Everyone's ballistic, you know, so like Tannel's going mad with 3 bets. That's why I cold 4-bet the 8s. We'll discuss that in a sec. I like limping the Jack 10 of clubs because when, you know, people squeeze or whatever, which I think happens a lot at that table, we get to see a flop, or we can go ballist if we want, and we can back raise. You know, it's one of these spots where if I raise to 45 or whatever pre, and Tannel makes it 160 or whatever, and I have Jack 10 of clubs, it's pretty tilting. I think limping this hand is basically perfect. People don't limp enough, in my opinion. They don't adjust in these games. I mean, what are you going to do? How do I brick that? Anyway, how do I brick? Who bricks that?
How do you break that?
I almost got him to fold. I actually said to him when he called, "You've got Queen 10, right?" Like I knew exactly what his hand was.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate, I think. So anyway, what can you do? Next time, let's make a straight flush. And the 8's hand, Jeffrey, I know how mental Tannel plays. My plan was to cold 4-bet and get it in against him. It's a lot of big blinds, but I know he's going to do some crazy stuff. He's more than capable of 5-betting to fold with, you know, like suited aces and stuff like this.
Sure.
It was pretty tilting when the guy under the gun flats, because I kind of just have to fold my hand now. Like, it's pretty disrespectful if I bang it in there. Like, he can be trapping. As far as I'm aware, I didn't see him, but he plays high stakes online, I believe.
Certainly does.
So, what can you do?
And this is going to be interesting. Commentating this, Chris flops top 2 with the nut low to go with it as well.
Okay.
And Tano with ace king with the ace 4 as well. As you can see, the trot outs there, side of their name. Franke, not much going for him here. He's probably going to have to let this one go, but it looks like he has called, has he?
You never know what Frank is going to do.
I know, Franke has folded.
Well, Jeffrey, thank you for having no complaints, my friend. Nah, I mean, it's just the way it is. It's sometimes you just don't run too good, you know? You know what it's like? I think as long as you're making good theoretical plays, then, you know, it doesn't really matter. Big love, Janos Kozak and VGN STV and Mystery for the follows. Thank you, guys. So, this is 2-2 Plo Hi Lo.
Certainly is.
Okay.
Neither of our
Oh,
specialties.
God, I'm dreading it, guys. I'm not going to lie. I can do the Plo High. You're going to have to keep me right on the low, because I've actually...
Try my best.
I have never, ever played it, and I've never commentated on it.
Really? Never played it?
Never played the high-low. Played some Plo High. But yeah, so good luck.
Wow.
Good luck to us.
You never even just degened it in once?
No,
Just give it a
never.
flick.
You know I enjoy a wee punt from time to time. I have never. Never, never, never. So, anyway.
There should be a fold from John.
Let's go, Caddy. 4 of 55 in the free roll. Let's go. Toshu Carler, what was my profit and loss? I believe it was 450 loss.
450?
Yeah, maybe 475. Yeah. It's kind of just I just lost every hand pretty much.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would really change anything either. So anyway.
No low currently of this hand. Tano, little does he know, has the best hand currently with the pocket queens and the gut shot to go with it. And,
So explain the low to me. You can't have a pair, right? So it has to just be your 5 low cards, correct?
so say for example you had ace deuce 3 4.
Yeah.
And the flop came ace deuce 3.
I got top 2.
Was a 6.
Yeah.
Your ace 4 then plays as the nut low. about to do the draw as
Hey
well.
Carla, I'm with you, but in the interest of fairness, seeing as I only got to play like an hour, how long did I get to play? About half of it, about half of the stream.
Yeah.
That's why we halved it to 25, because, you know, I don't mind giving away money, but it seems pretty unfair to bang me in there and then still have to give away 50 when you have half the time. So
We got a lazy winner, the first one. Now put your hand back there.
Irish in Spain, hello buddy. We have loved your presence in the chat all week. When do we get the pleasure of your commentary next? Not sure.
You know the stop's going to be in Sunny Beach in Bulgaria.
When is it?
I believe it's going to be in August, but the dates haven't been confirmed.
Okay, well I might be able,
Beginning of August.
might be able to go. I will be in Malta for Scoop, and then I'm going straight to Vegas for the World Series. So maybe in Sunny Beach, guys. Hey Quazazlop, hello buddy.
Frankly, should not be 3-betting here with this hand.
Does he know that it's high-low?
He does know it's high-low.
He does know,
He
okay.
has like a really weak low hand.
Now, so is Rickard supposed to fold? Or are you just trying to win the high and then hope you win the low? Is that how we approach it?
No, you're meant to
Think about both?
Yeah, so like a hand like ace, deuce, king, queen, double suited suddenly becomes a lot more attractive because you've got the
The
nut
low,
low with
right,
it.
I see.
Like ace, king, 10 deuce, double suited, stuff like that comes a lot more attractive. And
Okay.
Alexei, as you can see here, has flopped the open-ended straight draw with the nut low to go with it.
Right,
Does
because he has,
so-
so his low, correct me if I'm wrong, would be ace, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He has the nut low at the moment.
And that's
yeah.
the nut low, right.
His low, you have to use 2 cards from your hand, so his low at the moment would be ace, deuce, 3, 5, 8.
Yes, okay.
He has the nut
Right,
low.
got you, got you.
Which is obviously when
And is this why he's jamming here? Because he knows he's going to have the nut low?
Yeah.
And he has a straight draw,
he
so
has the nut low.
so if he can hit a 6 or an ace here, he's going to win
6
both?
would be no good.
No, a
'cause
6 is no good,
John,
John's 7-9. Okay.
John currently has top 2 at 7-9, so John's obviously winning the high hand. And
And there we go, so now he scoops both, does he?
he does. Oh no, John makes a boat on the river. Wow.
Ah, so if,
John does, but he would have scooped both. Yeah, had it
Got
not
it.
paired the board there, John would have lost that one for sure.
do we... Oh, sorry.
Go on,
Please
I was
start. No,
just
no,
gonna
no,
say-
go on, carry
I
on.
was gonna say, Jeffrey, is it possible to find out whose guess was closest? So you finished down how much?
I think 475.
475.
I think.
So Jeffrey, could you let us know the best way or easiest way for us to find out who
Yeah.
had the closest guess? People were guessing about an hour into the last stream for about 20 minutes or so, so we should have about, I hope, like 50 or 60 guesses, and we'll find out, and then we can obviously message the person.
All right, guys, good luck. Good luck.
And toss your card saying John.
Jeffrey
has-
says you'll have to rewatch the stream, so guys, we will go back through it. We'll look at that 20-minute period, and we will work it out. I will find out who it is, get your details, and I will ship you the 25 euros via whatever medium is easiest. So well done, whoever it is who wins. So, Jeffrey, do we invite Andy to the apartment, Henry? I mean, the answer would be no, so don't worry about it.
You're not even going to be here, right?
We're talking about Bulgaria.
Yeah, but you're going to be in Vegas.
Ah, but it finishes quite early this year, I think. I think it finishes middle of July.
16.
So I guess it depends. I guess
Depends
it
where
depends
you
when
are.
it's. Yeah.
16.
It depends, guys. We will see. So we got a raise to 16 from John with aces 10-4. Call from Peter, who has a nice low hand, correct?
He does, yeah. He does have a...
Frank here, 16 to call. It looks like he's raised.
Frankie clicked it. The old famous Frankie click.
So,
John puts it in.
so right, is Frank here got a decent hand here, right? Because he's got a decent low. He doesn't have a decent...
His low's not decent.
It's not good enough. Okay.
His low is...
I do apologise, guys, if my commentary on this is fishy. I feel like it's going to be.
So John not only has aces, he has a better low than Frankie, but if the board came, see now. So John's going to win the
Frankie
low.
makes a straight,
Yeah, John wins the low, and Frankie
wins the high.
high.
So you're going to get lots of chops, right? I would
Yeah,
assume.
you're going to get a lot of chops, as we've seen so far. And yeah, Frankie with the nut. Sorry, John with the low.
So what percentage of the time do we get chops on average? Around about, if you could try to contextualize it. more than half of the time? No?
No, because
Okay.
obviously when boards like 8, 9, 10 come, there's no low. When boards like come like Queen, Queen, Deuce, there's no low. So there are a lot of boards where
Right.
the low doesn't even come into play.
And so whoever wins the high just scoops it all?
Whoever wins the high just
Okay.
scoops it all. So that also adds like a really interesting
What's the
dynamic.
lowest possible low hand? Like, sorry, the one that it's exit.
Ace, Deuce, 3, 4.
But like, does it have to be an ace?
Yeah.
Or there's no low?
Ace is the nut low. No, there doesn't have to be an ace.
Right.
So the board can be like 8, 6, 4,
Okay.
and you can have a hand like Ace 3. You can have like a hand like 2, 3. You can have a hand like Ace Deuce, which would obviously be the
When,
nut low.
what's the cut-off for
Lows
a low hand?
has
Yeah.
to be under an 8.
There we go.
Supposed to
Right,
be
now I
below
understand.
8, so under an 8.
I see. So as in, under an 8 is the highest card, like the 8 needs to be.
Yeah, 8's the highest card.
Is
you
it
can
8
make
or,
below
8 or
that.
lower then is
8 or
active?
lower.
Anything else isn't?
You have to use 2
Alright.
cards from your hand. Let's say you have a hand like Ace Deuce, and the flop comes
5.
Ace
Go.
5, 6. Your
Go.
Ace Deuce doesn't play because you paired.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does.
I think I'm trying my best to
Yeah,
explain
yeah.
it as well as
Because you can't have a pair in your low.
possible. Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up.
Dark Angel helping us out there in the chat. As
Thank you,
well,
Dark
yeah.
Angel. Big love to you. I mean, that just looks like Mandarin to me, so I'm not going to go to it.
32 Redneck saying who has won the package.
We will
for the
announce
highest
it
big blinds.
after this stream, I
Yeah.
think.
Courtesy of 32 Red, they are
Yep.
giving away a package to the most big blind winner, as well as the TV trophy to the next stop. So yeah, so
Okay.
added incentive. Now this is a lovely hand for Chris.
Right, because he
Ace
has
is
the
double with the nut
ace
low.
low. Loving this hand.
Has to be going with it.
Okay.
John has a fairly decent high hand. Little does he know, he's in bad
So what is
shape.
John going to do here? Like, is he...
John should be folding just because he doesn't have.
And his opponent has
to
aces
do
and
with
stuff
it.
a lot in these
Yeah.
spots.
This would be very optimistic from Tano if he decided to call.
He does love the game.
And as we saw, John did elect to just flat call the open.
Okay. He's going... I mean, what is that?
7 all in.
Wow.
So he doesn't even have a good low hand.
Doesn't
right?
have a good low. No.
So this is a punt, basically.
But see, if the board came Ace 3-6, he would have the best low against Chris's hand. So, say password for free.
Is the late reg finished?
Yeah.
Late reg is finished, VGN. Sorry, buddy.
And yeah, Chris obviously
So Chris is in just massive shape here.
massive shape here. See,
So Tano needs some kind of a straight or set to win the high.
182.
And so, like, has Chris won the low here no matter what? No.
no,
Not if an ace
necessarily.
comes
So if
away.
the flop came like Ace 3-6, Tano's 7 deuce would be the best
Okay.
low. Obviously he's in very bad shape. He needs some kind of miracle, and they're
He's almost drawing dead.
drawing dead.
Okay. So Chris wins the high with a pair of aces, and he wins the low with, let me see if I can get it right, ace 2, 3, 6, 8. Check me out, guys. See? I can learn. I can learn. All right. And so it can't be ace 2, 3, 6, 6, because that's a pair. Correct?
It can't be sorry what?
Ace 2, 3, 6, 6
Exactly.
can be the low.
Exactly.
I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Caddy, what a boss you are. 2 of 47. Get it, shift.
Win it, and it looks like Caddy's sister won a package as well. Pulled out.
Oi, oi.
Name pulled out of the.
Carmen, right? Carmen?
Yeah, I believe so.
Congrats! Wonderful stuff. So, John, out front, €426. Did he buy him for 4? Do we know?
League point for 5.
Bought him for 5. Okay.
5.
So, nice start from Chris. He will have bought in for 2.
2, yeah.
Okay.
And Chris obviously has been badgering everyone for a PLO 8 game for a long time. For
Right.
the past like 3 festivals or so. It is
Yeah,
his
he was.
favourite game.
Yeah, he was telling me he plays mostly Plo Hi Lo online.
Yeah, plays a lot of tournaments and a lot of cash, so I'm interested to see how he does.
Jeffrey says it's quite impressive to get it in pre with 27% and a PLO 8 hand.
That's for
Now,
sure.
in his defense, Tano did say he's never played it before.
7.
So that's, that is, I gotta give a bit of context. He said he wanted to join and have fun. So we gotta give him a bit of slack. It's not as if, he's just absolutely punting it. So 6-3-2-2 would be a good low, candidate?
Again, not really. You want to
Because
have an ace.
someone's going to have an ace a lot.
You want to have an ace, as you can see. Adam's
Okay.
got ace 3 there. So he won't be going anywhere. He does have jacks as backup
Right,
for the
I
high
see.
hand as
I'm
well.
learning. So Tano has made it 29. We have Frankie, who has limped originally with a pretty dirty hand. Adam with the ace jack 3 elects to call. Frankie he just loves the game, doesn't he?
He does love the game.
Players.
He's never played this game. Hey Jeffrey, please do give us your opinions. I'm gonna, I'm gonna happily take them into consideration, buddy, when it comes to this variant, because I am flying blind, so to speak.
Well, somehow Tano just binks bottom set with the case deuce hitting the flop. And best 96 and gets it through. And obviously there's no low on the board as well for either of the two players to stick around. Had the board come king 7 deuce, we saw Adam had ace 3, so he would have had the nut low draw.
Okay.
So you do sometimes get people,
So you need 2 cards lower than an 8 to be on the board, basically, for a low hand to be active.
Yeah.
Check me out. Whoa. All right, Dark Angel, that's plenty. That's too much for me at this time. But thank you so much. You know we love you. Helps us keep the stream ticking along. One of our MVPs, Dark Angel, thank you so much. So
Jeffrey saying, "Oh, now I remember seat 5 talking about PLO 8."
It's
all about it's Chris. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we both do, Jeffrey. We both do.
So Adam, King Queen Jack 7. So are we supposed to fold these because of the knot? Because there's no low in our hand?
At the end of the day, well, I think one of the basic fundamental mistakes that a lot of people make in this game is you have to remember that the high hand still plays 50% of the pot if there is a down board. So hand like that is more than reasonable. It's a double suited, very well connected.
Because there'll be a decent amount of no lows, so we can still play our high hands. All right.
Exactly. Chris, interestingly, decided to limp the Jack 6 4 3 double suited. And
Alexi's put it in with the old ace balls and the nut low draw. See, I'm learning now. I'm learning. We're getting there.
Looks like his flush draw is live so far. Franco flicking it in with the king 10 8 7 single suited, and will Tano call this one off? We know he likes a bit of a gamble.
Now, is he supposed to? No. Right. All right.
Although, however, if the flop came ace deuce 6,
So what's Frankie doing here? Just punting off?
Frankie's just being Frankie.
Because there's no low basically in his hand.
And as we can see there, Frankie 0% for the
0% for the low.
And 46% for the
Oh, he's
high.
flopped 2 pair though in the high. Go on, Frankie. Oh, that's 2 pair. He's still winning the high. He wins the high.
And Tano actually scoops the sideboard here.
No, but he folded. He folded pre. No, he folded. I saw him fold his high.
Oh, really?
So that's an error in the graphics, guys. Hey Jeffrey, I don't know about crushed. I think I ran pretty bad.
His chips are in front of him.
I'm sure he folded.
Tano scoops the low because the deuce paired, which is just really gross. And,
so the low is
3
4.
Yeah. 8
No,
7.
2 3 4 7 8.
That's exactly right. Yeah. That's gross.
Oh no, you're right. He is in the pot.
Yeah.
My apologies, guys.
Wow, what a life for Tano.
So he just gets away with a chop, gets away with half of the pot. So Alexi ran super unlucky there. I mean, if Frankie doesn't punt that in, then Alexi wins the high at least. Yeah. Okay. Right, I see the deuce pairs, so we can't use. There's no low for Alexi. Correct. All right. Okay.
Mate, you know it. You know already.
Of course, I mean, consider myself to be an intelligent human who can pick up stuff. Just give me a little bit of time.
Awesome stuff. I'm just going to nip to the bathroom quickly, buddy.
Please do. Leave the chat in capable hands.
for the PLOH stream.
Yeah, come on, I can do it. I feel I can do it. The guys will keep me right. The guys will keep me right. So everybody, this is the final stream of Cash Game Festival Tallinn 2018, guys. I've loved having all of you in the chat with me all week. Thank you everybody who has joined us. I think it's important to just give you guys the love. And yeah, as always, stay with us, guys, till the end of the stream. Probably about an hour and 40 minutes to go. And then we will be packing up and moving on to the next stop, which is in sunny Beach, Bulgaria, later in the year. So, as always, check out our Cash Game Festival page on Facebook and Twitter. That will have all of the information you require. Yeah. About future events, about plans for the future, about pictures and albums for all the events that that the bosses put on for the players during the week. And also, I gotta give a big shout out and love to the team, Frankia, Andro, you know, everybody who is involved with Cash Game Festival. Without you guys, without your vision, there would be no Cash Game Festival. So, as you see, Peter Latera there joining the table.
5? Okay. 10 straddle in 620. Looking at guard.
So here we go, Tannel with a beautiful looking starting hand for the high. Has Ace, King, Queen, 10. The King and 10 of spades. You want to come in? Cheers. I'll say bye in case I don't see you. I might go home after this, I think. I'm here for the whole of the cool bet thing. So. All right, mate. Have fun, Barry. Take it easy. Cheers. See you guys.
20.
So, we did have an open from Tannel, I believe. It looks as if Frankie has either 3-bet or called. He's certainly flicked in one black chip.
7 all in.
I sense that.
Jeffrey, I'm going to be here all the way through till the end of the Cool Bet Open. For any of you guys who have not heard about the Cool Bet Open, it is a new tournament series being put on by Cool Bet. Awesome bunch of guys. I'm wishing them the very best. I will be commentating on the main event final table, Jeffrey, which is in around about 5 days' time, I believe. So yeah, I'll be here. I get to play some cash, which is nice. I've not had too many opportunities to play poker, which is, you know, what I live for. So good luck me, and check out, guys, Google the Cool Bet Open. Follow the links. Check it out. It's going to be awesome. So, Frankia all in with 6-6-4-3, and Tannel all in with Ace, King, Queen, 10. So as you can see, Tannel is drawing dead for the low hand. There is no low hand for Tannel. So if Frankia can manage to get a good board texture, chance for him to scoop both here. But that is not going to happen, it doesn't look like. Good card for Frankia in terms of the low.
2, 6, 7, 4, 6.
River is an ace. So Frankia wins the low with ace, 3, 4, 5, 8. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I believe that's correct. And Tannel wins the high with a full house, aces full of kings. How did I do, guys? How did I do with my first solo hand? So Jeffrey, what are you grinding today? What are you grinding online? Let me know. I might show maximum heart even with the hangover, and I may go home and register some tournaments after we get finished here. I might flick some in. I might show maximum heart, guys. See if I can beat my run in the ACR Millie from last week. Would be nice.
Okay,
so like I say, guys, about an hour and a half to go. Stay with me. And Caddy, how's it going in the free roll?
5 and
Are we winning? What's up top?
6.
Keep me posted. Let me know what's happening. Oh, good luck, Jeffrey, my friend. So, cards back in the air. Alexei in the hijack. €10 to call. Looks like we have a double straddle on. here we go. He has Jack 10, 7, 4. This should be a fold.
That's all of your cards.
Yes, indeed.
5 cards. Miss Deal.
Jordan, get in the bin, mate. I need the company.
Thank you.
Mate, I will come and hop in the bin with you as soon as we are done here. I'm going to show heart and grind through the night, though. Now, that is commitment to the game. We'll get some food, Jordy. We'll win the ACR million. That's what we're going to do. That's the plan. So,
Try again.
as you can see, this in the background, everyone clapping. This was where Andrew announced the winner of the packages. Excuse me. So cards back in there, guys. That may have been a misdeal. It looks like, because the blinds and straddles are in the same place that they were. I know, right, Dark Angel? I could have done with a bit of Geordie in the booth. What can you do? Everybody can always do with a bit of Geordie in their life. Let's be honest.
Did fold.
So as you can see, everybody giving a clap. Far more heart than me, bro. I don't believe that. Now, John with the Queen 10, 9, 8. Rainbow. Lays it down.
3 call.
Mr. Peter Latera, Cash Game Festival legend. See you, mate.
6 call.
He limps on the button. We are sweating with Peter at the moment. Don't know what he has. Frankia in the straddle completes with the Ace 10, 7, 7, double suited.
45.
Tannel, I know,
44.
absolutely loves the game. I'm not gonna lie, I've loved watching Tannel play. I really have. He loves it. He likes to gamble. Now he pots it. Makes it 44 euros to go. Looks like Latera has called. He has. Now Frankia, will Frankia continue here? I feel like Frankie will call.
Give 6.
Here we go. Flop is 9, 5, 4 with 2 diamonds. Frankie coming up empty in terms of the high hand at least.
6 check.
He checks. Now we are sweating with Tannel and with Peter. Don't know what they've got currently.
136. Sit
I
7.
believe that Tannel has C-bet. Frankie has put it in. I mean, I don't know why he's putting it in here. I'm really not sure. Yes. I guess he has a high hand just. Okay, so as we can see, Tannel has a straight, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to win the high. And Frankie, I think, is going to win the low. Frankie has Ace, 3, 4, 5, 7.
128.
I have 1 of each.
I think he does. I think he skips the low. Horrid Henry is hiding in the bathroom. He's got the fear, Geordie. He doesn't know. He can't cope with it like we can. I feel okay now, actually. Earlier was horrendous. I'm not going to lie.
No, for real.
So I believe that was a chop. Quasi Rabbi, hey Jordy, you're getting laid into by our loyal, wonderful chat viewers. So as you can see, Alexei out front, 408 euros. Tannel with the short stack. I expect him to reload. A lot of love for the game, and you know what, Tannel, super entertaining player to watch and play against. Very, very creative. He has reloaded. Now Alexei under the gun +1. See what he has. He will fold. Round 2, Mr. John Kite. He limps, so we don't know what John has yet. Peter folds. Adam with the Ace, King 10, 4. Having an Ace and a 4 in your hand, obviously good for the low hand. And also having the suited King 10. Now, I believe that's a strong hand in this game, right? Please correct me if I'm wrong. So it looks like Tannel, he just loves the game, guys. Tannel's going to pot it again. Just under. Makes it 30 euros to go. Now it'll be interesting to see what hand John has limped with.
Got 2 waters coming over, buddy.
Wonderful news. The stay hydrated bot will be happy.
Yeah.
Fold.
I see you didn't take a shot on the table as well.
Oh mate, it was giving me the maximum level of fear.
Six call.
Couldn't do it, man. Could not do it.
Yeah.
So Tannel's gone pretty ballist, even in PLO8. He loves the game. Frankie with the 10-6-5-3.
Three player.
Here we go. Now, 2 pair for Tannel. Frankie has flopped a flush.
Basic check.
So if Frankie... No, there's not going to be a low here. Yeah.
Is it the Queen of
There's
Diamonds?
no low. Look at me. Check me out. I'm getting better. I'm getting good at this.
Is it the Queen of Diamonds on board, is it?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. Jordan, high-low is dumpster. Couldn't agree more, mate. It's giving me the fear commentating on it. Anyway, so Tannel is smashing away with 2 pair. Now, what is John doing here? John also with 2 pair.
Six call.
So John currently... How can John be the favourite to win?
70% next to his name. He's got top 2 in the straight draw.
So he's made a straight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen Tannel's favourite move, which is the €2 bet into 100.
So John's going to raise here,
Legs.
right?
It
For
should,
sure.
Should be raised.
Yeah, okay.
Raise.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I got it, right? I was like, there is no low. Check me out.
Into
I'm
10.
learning. So John has made it 200. Daniel puts it in. He only had 45 behind.
Has he called it?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
So he's drawing dead, right? John's going to win it all? No, yeah, because there is no low.
Or this to
John wins the whole pot. Nice hand, Mr. Kite.
actually, yeah.
One higher straight.
Jordan. Yeah, you play a hand and afterwards you split the pot. It's true. Seems to happen a lot. Although John did win this one outright.
John scoops it.
Juan Mati has followed. Thank you, my friend. Big love. Once again, guys, big thank you to all of you. It's been a pleasure to be here with you for the week, as always. And let's give our co-com, Mr. Henry Kilbane, some love. Done a stand-up job. Has managed not to piss me off too much. That's pretty awesome. Nah, it's been a pleasure, mate.
Thanks,
It's
buddy.
been a pleasure.
Thank you. It has been.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks. Perfect.
Cheers. Thank you. Sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, guys, last hour and a half or so. Yeah.
Had our lovely waitress Solga bringing us over the
Bringing us the
much-needed
hydration. Wonderful
water.
stuff. The life force.
I've got a feeling that you and Geordie are going to be sober for a couple of days after last
Yeah.
night. I know Geordie's got the fear now, so he won't even be sniffing anything
No,
close.
I think
to
we're off the
alcohol.
booze. We're off the booze now for a little bit. I will be able to grind some online. I know I spoke to Espen and Rauno. I'm going to go to their apartment and grind with them at some point. It should be fun. Maybe I'll get a first-hand look at this 1 million...
1 year, 1 mil.
1 year, 1 mil challenge that the boys are undertaking. For anybody who doesn't know about that, Espen and his 2 roommates are attempting to make $1 million, 1 million euros?
1 million euros.
Call.
1 million euros in a year and invest it all in crypto.
10.
Check it out. There are channels for it on Facebook, I believe, and on YouTube. 1 year, 1 million, guys. If you're interested to have a look, please check out their content. So, we have a 4-way pot,
4 player.
and that is 9-7 queen with 3 diamonds. Chris has flopped a flush. Nobody else with anything much to speak of in the high hand. Tano with just 2 pair, sorry. Tano has top and bottom.
Yeah, now there is a low in play.
Now there is a low in play.
Or Alexi does have the nut low draw. And
So the low needs to be an 8 or lower here, right?
That's
And it
right.
can't be a 7 or a 6.
that's correct.
Check me out.
Let's go, man.
Eh?
And
So they
Chris
call.
has a decent
It's
low
a
to
call.
go with his flush draw as well. I'll be interested to see what John does here.
With his flush.
It's a 5 call.
He's flopped a flush. 3 high. So if there's a low card.
John's got 0% and he's called. What a boss.
So if there... Okay. So the low is in play. So Alexi wins the low with ace 2, 6, 7, 8.
That's correct.
Will he know it? Yes, he will know it.
Yeah, he has the nut low.
Yeah, he has the nuts. Okay.
Turn
The
check.
question is, in these, like, the problem is in some of these multi-weight pots, is that you could potentially
Chop the nut
low
low, yeah.
because
So you don't really.
yes, you actually lose 25%.
Sure.
only
So
get
you're not that
25%.
incentivized to try and go for a big heroic bluff here.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
get the high hand to fold.
Exactly. Unless you get.
He does have 2 pair. He's going to be aware that that's very, very rarely
Sit
good,
eight,
if
bet.
ever, of course, in 4-card PLO. He is going to pot the river. So Chris will just call with this 3-high flush.
Sure.
Does he ever fold? No, because we
I
think.
mean, he could potentially fold in a 4-way pot if like someone if someone called before
Sure.
him, say John called.
But there hasn't been any action before, right? So,
Yeah.
which you would suspect with a flush.
You would know about it.
So I think he will call.
And, as we can see,
Looks like
Chris
that is going to
going
happen.
Call.
Cool.
So Tannel is going to fold, and they're going to chop it up.
Yeah. See, whereas if Chris had like ace deuce here, along with the flush, Chris would have won 75% in the pot. And
Sure.
He would have only got 25%.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Hey, the Stay Hydrated bot, you've been live for just over 4 hours. By this point in the broadcast, you should have consumed 16 ounces of water. Here's to you, Stay Hydrated bot.
Dark Angel saying she decided to take a break from poker and just annoy everyone on Twitch instead. Love it. Must be that must be an enjoyable pastime, just deliberately annoying people.
Absolutely. Jeffrey, you enjoy it, right?
Jeffrey runs that, doesn't he? Like, he's the champion of that, surely.
Who is the dude? It's not luck or something.
Yeah.
It's just the most amazing one-liners. You never hear from him for the entire day,
was, yeah,
and then
brilliant.
bang,
Just drops
just
one.
withers people's souls. So, guys, cards back in the air. About an hour and a half to go. Yeah. Coming to the end, guys, of Cash Game Festival Tallinn.
How many people left in the free roll, do we know?
I'm not sure. I think Caddy was crushing, but she lost some chips.
Lost chunks.
Lost chunks. We shall see what develops. So, cards back in there, guys. Mr. Peter Latera, you can see on your screen there. Cash Game Festival Ledge. Is he out front for the TV trophy?
He is, yeah, 900.
Ed won a lot earlier. I wonder if Ed pipped him.
Ed didn't.
No?
Ed was in for 800
Okay.
overall. Finished up like 1.4k.
So, Latera's going to win it. It looks like.
Unless someone goes on an absolute heater.
I mean,
here.
it seems impossible in this variant to
Yeah, with
get there.
the chops, etc., being involved.
Jeffrey, do you guys know the feeling of regging an online MTT and after 10 minutes thinking, why did I do it? Yes.
What, by like being really tired?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I'm probably going to get that feeling if I
six
play that
raised,
ACR
10.
mill.
Yeah.
It's going to show. It's going to take a lot of heart for me to play
I
that.
know
comp.
you're going to play it anyway.
I don't know. Actually, we'll see.
Peter, really interestingly here, decided to limp in
eight
with
fold.
the ace, 8-3 single suit because he does have a decent load to go with his pair of aces.
As we can see here, he has the nut low based on these
He
hands.
does, yeah,
Okay.
he does indeed.
Check me out. Woo!
Four player.
Anyway, King 7.
No one has a king. Chris does have
Sits a check,
a
sits a
jack
check.
high flush draw. And there is no low in play unless it comes
Sits
like
5.
6-5
Bet
or something
15.
like
Sits a fold.
that. Chris does decide to bet out. Now Peter has to call one, right? Like he has to call at least one after underwrapping his
Sit
hand.
3. Call.
Does call.
So Peter could, in theory, win both boards here on some runouts. Not on that one.
Diamond comes in now. He
Secret
needs
check.
A card lower than a 7.
Lower than a 7.
That isn't an ace or a 3.
That's correct.
Woo! I've got it. I've got it.
The Queen of Diamonds doesn't change anything.
So there's no low.
Chris gets the check mark next to his name.
But the pot's pretty small.
No low
Yeah.
whatsoever.
74 euros heading the way of Chris. Alright, Jeffrey, I might take you up on that, buddy.
What's he said?
You can team viewer my grind if I play. How about that? Once in a lifetime opportunity there.
Wow.
So, John, 682 euros. Then Alexei, Chris, Frankie, Tannel, Adam, Peter, and Mr. Ricard Relander has joined the table, I believe.
Where is he? I haven't even seen it. What seat is it?
I think he just sat down like right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
See Kevin Malone there in the background.
I'm not gonna lie, I was fuming that ACR Millie. It finished at like
The big man.
10:30 in the morning Malta time,
I remember you.
and I get like
mentioned
20th, and it's just like pretty sigh. 180k up top,
pretty low morale.
pretty low morale.
You go straight to sleep.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, and then you're a bit wired still because you've been focused and adrenalized.
Yeah.
And then I slept till 9 p.m. and you just feel terrible. You just don't feel great. The perils, guys, the perils of the tournament grind. You should just play cash right here at the Cash Game Festival.
See if it fold. See if it fold.
So Peter under the gun 1, the King 7-3 deuce. We should be folding this, right?
If I fold.
For sure.
In fact, he already has. You know what? I do not envy the job of our resident clicker.
No, I know.
Do not envy it in the
Especially
slightest.
in this
This
game.
game, it seems brutal.
Sit 10 fold, sit 8 fold.
And looks, is there a straddle in play then?
I'm not sure. So guys, take the advice of our Nightbot. Check out the festival highlights and after movies on YouTube, guys. Now Chris has 3 aces and a queen.
17.
And he folds.
Fold.
Don't even know what happened.
Yeah, fold.
Showing,
It's tempted.
showing John his hand, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, he has folded. Yeah, he has folded.
Is he meant to fold there?
Yeah. 3 aces, no flush draws.
And no low.
Just praying that your aces
Okay.
hold.
Open.
And Rico currently with the best low. Obviously, that can all change on the flop, and it does.
There's the case ace as well.
Wow. And Frankie with the nut low.
And a straight draw to the nuts. Ooh. So they got it in. This is also going to be a chop. Ricard's somehow winning the
6.
high hand with bottom two pair.
Right.
It's tough, isn't it? This is a real challenge. So Frankie with the nut low, which is ace 2, 3, 5, 6.
Not the nut low.
Well, you know what I mean.
The nut low would be 3, 4.
I know.
Yeah.
But the nut low compared to
In this
Ricard.
situation, yeah, for sure.
All right.
Well,
Jordy, thanks for the love in here. Hey, hopefully he'll be back in the future. We hope so too, Jord. Hopefully the cash game action in the next week or so will also be awesome. Like I said, we have the Cool Bet Open, which is coming up. I will be commentating on the final table of the main event. So if anybody enjoys tournament poker, wants to tune in to my analysis, should be a pretty great tournament, to be honest. €550 buy-in, the main. And there's around about 200 Norwegians flying in, I believe. The Norwegians are coming. So
Just to play this event.
I wish I
wow.
could play it. I'm not going to lie. I wish I could play it. I think I need to start negotiating and be like, let me play. And if I make the final table, someone else can do the comms. Because that's an event I would be absolutely
in
love. It's
playing.
unlimited re-entry as well.
Wow.
And it's a 550. Great comp. So guys, check it out. Check out Coolbet Open. Please do.
fold.
Google the Coolbet Open crew.
Fold.
All the links to the Coolbet Open and the tournament schedule, you will find them there.
4, ace, 6, 7. Call in
Now,
8.
I will dash to the bathroom. The stay hydrated bot, as much as I love it.
Call, sit 1.
I'll be back, guys.
I'll do my best to cool. To make a decent job of commentating at this hand. So it looks like Peters are limiting with the 6-6-4-3 single suit. He does have some
24
decent low
ace.
cards to go with that.
3-4.
Franco we're currently sweating with, as with Ricard and Lexi. We know Tannel is a very sticky player, probably won't be going anywhere after John's 3-bet to 24 with the King, Queen, 9, 8 double suited. I like this from John. I think he's one of the only players at the table that understands that it's not just the low hands you have to focus on, and he has a very good Omaha high hand. And Frankie's flicked it in by the looks of it, Tannel as well, and we're just currently sweating Ricard, John having to tell him, hide your cards, mate, because I can see what you've got. And
24.
I'm not actually sure what Ricard is holding at the moment. A couple of issues with him putting his cards correctly on the sensors. Now,
4
We are
player.
still sweating with Franke and Ricard. Currently no low, and this is a great flop for John to continue. He's got king high flush draw along with a pair and a gut shot. No one else really has anything here apart from, well, obviously we don't know what Franke and Ricard have. Tano with just a pair of 9s should be folding here. He is a Holden player. He's never played high low. I don't think he's played much Omaha either. So be interested to see if he adapts at all to this game. And Ricard lets it go as well. And John scoops €102 pot, making, I think he's up about 255 so far. So far, John is chip leading the Omaha high-low game. And Dark Angel saying Norwegians are crazy for poker. They can't really play in their country. That's why they have the big event in Ireland for the Norwegians. Yeah, I know. And Irish and Spain say it takes a lot of practice to master this game. I can completely understand that. Because Omaha itself is a tough game to master. So mastering Omaha High and then also having to learn about the low hands and, you know, turning hands into bluff, which I don't think we'll be seeing much of in this game, but there are always, like, you know, say you had a hand like deuce, deuce, king, king, and the flop came 8, 7, 6, and you got the 2 blockers in your hand for the nut low. You could definitely, you know, try and rep it, but also the argument is that a lot of times people will call you down thinking you've just got the nut low. Their 2 pairs good, or you know their lower end of the straight's good, get you into a lot of trouble. So we do normally tend to see a lot of chops in this game, but hopefully we can see some like massive coolers or something as we move on. And Dark Angel saying John's looking at the high-low hands on his phone. Probably is. He probably is. Mary Drift saying, yeah, and someone tries to get profit out of it, almost risking us not being allowed to do poker at all. They started playing poker again before it got okayed for tournaments. Yeah, I completely understand. Completely understand. How you doing, bud? You want to jump in?
No.
Well, you're sat here. Why don't you jump in for 2 minutes and explain to people, give them a bit of insight as to what kind of hand selection.
This is actually a good hand I have here. It's not so bad, even though it looks bad. Oh, you have the split on the... Oh, that's good. Good graphics. Okay. The reason... So, did you explain everything? Why it's written 0%?
Yeah, I know
on
why.
Peter?
Yeah, I know why it's got 0% now.
Because he have...
0% to win the low.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. And Tano, you now picked up the nut low draw.
Yeah.
Tano's turn 2 pair, by the looks of it.
2 or 3 pair.
Yeah, this is really really tough to...
Yeah, 2 pair, yes.
He does have 2 pair, yeah. It's really tough to actually analyse all these hands. You've got the nut low as...
No, but the low haven't qualified yet.
No, I know, but you have the nut low draw as well as having the gut shot to the nuts.
Yeah.
And Tano with the 2 pair here.
So this is not the best call. I need a low or an 8. 8 is the best card, for example.
For sure.
Or a 5 or 6.
Wow, you dreamer. You dreamer. You've
So
got the
now-
nut low as well as having a set. So great opportunity for you to scoop the entire pot.
As long as he doesn't have straight or jacks, 9 aces, then I scoop.
Yeah, for sure.
So I
So
bet.
let's go.
And he told me he had 983.
Let's go. And,
So the case 8.
what
a life! Huh?
What a life!
I am back
Run
to
like John.
I am back to the what a life guy.
You're up about 480 so far, so you are currently bossing the table. You set them with 500, right? No?
400.
Oh wow, okay, so you're up 583, wow. John off to a flying start.
Yes.
Obviously you need to make 2k to win the trophy, man.
I'm going for it.
You're going for it?
We even straddle 20. Just me and Frankie straddle as much as we can.
You definitely
Just
have an edge
to try.
in this game, just purely because of your PLO high experience, you know? I think
I pay a lot of low as well, but mostly tournaments or fixed limit or limits.
I can see a lot
Not
of these
pot limit cash.
A lot of these players will see don't even have much experience playing PLO, you know, so playing a Plo Hi Lo game is going to be pretty tough.
I like turn on.
So, yeah.
He knows high.
He knows high, but he doesn't know low. He said it's the first time he's ever played
Exactly.
Plo Hi
PLO?
Lo. No, Plo Hi Lo.
Yeah.
I don't think have you played Plo with him?
No, but he knows a bit.
He knows Plo. And obviously the only other player that plays Hi Lo is Chris at the table, who plays a lot of Plo, I believe, online. So he's told us.
I would think he might be.
Sit 8-4.
At the table.
Sit 1.
At least that's what he's trying to say.
Tell everyone. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Let's see.
We'll see how it goes. Ricard with his Ray-Bans on, looking smooth
79.
at the table. He does love a bit of banter, doesn't he?
But, and the hands take so much time because
Call,
you see
79.
Yeah.
like 4-5 all in and chop.
All in?
Don't do
Chop
it.
for size.
All in.
Where your mouth is.
Chop for
92, all in.
next side pot and the next side
Sit
pot.
4-4.
It's gonna
When
be
that happens.
it's gonna be tough, yeah.
Sit 5-4.
And I think a lot of people are also going to lose a lot of money falling in love with like an ace deuce type hand or an ace three type hand when they're actually chopping the low pot with an opponent who has the nut low as well as them.
This hand is very funny because Rickard went all in blind.
Oh really?
Yes. And he actually have a very good hand. So he's very lucky.
Do you know what he's got? Because we were
Yeah,
trying to swear.
we'll see it soon.
No,
See it,
no.
fair enough.
92,
But,
all in.
Peter just calling with the aces again. We saw him take a passive
7,
approach
4.
earlier on.
There's a reason why.
Your turn.
Because his hand
All in.
is better to go all in pre. If he often just calls with aces and call fold on the flop or check fold.
Sure. He's put
But
68
if you
euros
can,
in out of
yeah,
his 90 euros down.
But no, he had 200, I believe, in this.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
So you flicked
Anyway.
in with the nut low draw and the ace 10-9 single suited.
I won through 2 days, so
Yeah.
it's okay on the bottom.
I don't mind that. I think that's fairly standard.
And the thing is that you don't actually have to play low cards because it only qualifies 50% of the time. As you see here, it doesn't qualify.
Yeah.
It's impossible to qualify
For sure.
because you need at least one card 8 or lower on the flop for it to be able
What's
to
Frank
qualify.
here? Frank is just ripping it in with the
call.
gut shot and middle, bottom pair even. You're obviously in a weird spot here with bottom two. You do so
Calling, of course.
do go
Against Frankie, it's standard. So no one can win the low, and
You scoop the high.
it looks like I do.
You scoop the
Thank you, guys.
1.2k.
I
Wow.
have to go and scoop more pots.
So you're up 1.1k so far. You need another 900 euros to win that trophy, man.
That's right.
Do it. Do it. There you go, guys. John scooped a 1.2k pot, and Ricard actually had a really good hand there. Unfortunate for Peter, did turn the nut flush draw along with the straight draw, and wow, John somehow scoops the lot. So John up 1.1k so far. He needs another 900 euros or 450 big blinds to win the trophy, and not only win the trophy, courtesy of 32 Red Poker, one of our sponsors at the Cash Game Festival, have decided that they are going to give away a package to the next festival to the winner of whoever wins the most big blinds out of all of our TV tables. So as we already know, throughout the last 9 streams that we've had so far, current leader we believe is Mr. Peter Latera, who is currently leading with 998 big blinds. 998 big blinds. So John is halfway there at the moment. He has about another hour and a half or so to get another 450 bigs into his stack, and he'll be joining us regardless, most likely at the next stop. But anyway, it would always be nice to see him get his second trophy as well. He's going for his second trophy. I know him and Frank have been talking about who's going to get their second trophy first. So it'll be interesting to see if John can spin it up some more. He's bossing it at the moment. How you feeling, dude?
10 calls. Sit 2.
Huh?
Call. C3.
John living in there. It looks like there is a straddle in play, and Peter just reloading there. Looks like he's sat down with another
Call 10.
200
4
euros, I
folds,
believe.
5.
Limps in on the bottom with the
Folds.
Ace King King 3
6, 3.
single suited, and we're currently swaying with
35.
Ricard, who, as we've seen over the last few days,
Call.
has struggled
35. Call.
to work out how to use the sensors. Franke has decided to click it to 35 from the straddle. We are swaying with him as well. Tano obviously getting involved
200 all in.
with the Jack 875 single suited, and now
all in.
looks like
6,
we're
7 all
going to have
in.
another 3 all the way all
All
in.
in.
Hello, everybody. I'm back.
What is John going to do here? John going for the TV table trophy. He's in for 400, it's up to 1.5k.
Nice.
Wow. Is he actually thinking of flicking in?
Seems bad.
332.
Seems really bad. Well, we can see he has. Well, we can't see Ricard and Frankie's hands.
There's decent equity for the low. There's decent equity for the high, but we are sweating with Ricard and Frankie. I love Tano's heart, man. He loves a gamble. He really does love a gamble. Yeah, just flicking it.
He
with
wants
Jack
to, doesn't he?
875.
Did he call?
Yeah. He's
Wow.
Frankie's gone all in. Ricard's all in.
So we got a 5-way all in.
Peter's all in. We're just waiting on John at the moment. John's tanking.
Yeah, he did call.
Oh, John flips it in
Guys,
as well.
5-way all in.
Wow.
Wow.
If John wins this, if John scoops this,
He's going to win the TV table trophy.
yeah, he could just lock up.
I don't think John knows the meaning of the word.
I know. Wow. Looks like. Oh well, no.
You don't know what Ricard has.
Flush.
Does John win the low? Yeah, he
John
does.
wins the low with the 7-4. Wow, how does John win the low there?
So ace 4, 5, 6, 7 for John.
And it looks like Ricard's got a flush. I can see 2 clubs in his hand there. Somehow. It looks like 9 deuce of clubs.
9 deuce jack 5, so he wouldn't win the low. Okay.
John scoops the
High
low,
flash.
and Ricard scoops the high. And,
The old jack 10, 5, 3.
now they're just going to have to work out the side force. This is going to take at least 5 minutes, guys, so apologies in advance whilst they work out who had who covered, who wins what against who.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Because although we can see that Ricard wins the high,
He only had 200.
Okay.
exactly.
200.
But we
200.
also know, obviously, John
200.
wins the low for definite because he covers everyone, but they're going to be able to play us.
200.
Good luck to the dealer.
Yeah. Good luck to the dealer.
If I'm the dealer, I'm like, I'm not getting paid enough for this nonsense.
It's just like these guys. These guys.
Hot Zoniku, how much did our broadcast a profit? None, unfortunately. I managed to brick an open-ended straight flush draw, which was quite impressive.
Too many outs, man.
Far too many outs.
Too many outs.
Yeah, and I went for a cold 4-bet with 8s to get it in against Tannel, who was getting massively out of line. And unfortunately, somebody else came into the pot, and it got complicated.
Made it
I had to
really
lay it
weird.
down.
And now John up to 1.8k, so he's up 1.4k at the moment.
700 bigs.
Needs another 300 big
Okay, you
blinds.
win high.
Got a chance.
And
Another 300
low.
big blinds to win.
So he needs to win $600 more, basically. And he's
You
got a
win.
chance.
7, 4.
Wow, how does the dealer work this out? I might just stand up and leave. It's brutal. There we go though, less than 5 minutes. That was quite impressive. Handled this business well. But why is Tano all in there with jackets? Why?
Are we questioning Tano now?
I'm questioning that. I mean, Ricard's all in seems pretty atrocious also.
Yeah. I think it's one of them spots where
In for a penny, in for 326 euros.
not just that, I just think they, when they, let's be honest, most of these guys at the table don't know how to play this game.
Not
They're
properly.
playing it for the first time. They don't have an overall understanding of most of the rules. So
You're going to
it's
see a
just
lot
like
of non-standard
gambling.
stuff.
It's just going to be like, let's just get it in. I'd rather just get it in and see if I win, rather than trying to work out if my high's good, if my low's good, what happens.
Yeah,
So
okay.
Straddle first. Sit 8.
So, guys, the final hour of Cash Game Festival Tallinn.
5, 5.
The fat lady is now beginning to warble.
5, 7.
Rico actually with semi-decent hand here in terms of low, and he does have double
2 flush
switches,
draws, yeah.
2 flush draws, and
Now Alexei with the aces and 7-8.
Call. Sit 4.
So it's low is active as well.
low is active, yeah.
Raise.
So why does it say Alexei only has 1% to win the low?
For the low, because the flop would quite literally have to come 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for him to win the low.
Because he has to use his ace and 7.
Yeah, so
Okay.
hence the reason it's
135.
going to be so tough for
Okay,
him to actually
nice.
win the low hand.
125.
And Alexei does 3-bet to 135 after Frankie bumped it up to 30. Classic Frankie. And John not involved in this hand.
Involving himself with the lovely chicken and coleslaw sandwich.
I think this is where he comes over to join us. Rico doesn't shy away from flicking it in.
130.
And little does he know, up against Tannel's hand, he's actually in big
Fold.
trouble in terms
Sit
of
5.
winning the low.
Fold.
Yep. But Tannel could fold. I don't want to predict that he will, but he certainly could fold pre. Should fold pre, I believe.
And he just gets it.
All in.
They're just
Sit
getting
8.
it in,
All
guys. We're going to
sit
see another
1, all
full-way all in
in.
here. It's going to be who can win it, who can win it.
The Ricard's not happy.
Frank is flicking it in.
Wow. Hey, you're gonna love it, right? 1.6k, we get to sweat it. So,
Apparently no low.
King
Ricard's
10
the only
4.
one with diamonds
the
as
low is
well.
now active. Okay, there is a low. Tannel wins the low with ace 2, 4, 6, 7.
Does indeed, and
Who wins the high? Frankie. With 2 pair.
10-4. Must be nice.
Oh man, absolute scenes.
Okay.
So Ricard has just done 500 euros, dusted it off in this hand.
200. 200. Here. 200.
Thank you. Guys, we're getting to that delirious stage now. We're so tired, everything's hilarious.
That's a brick, 2 flush draws as well.
What?
Somehow gets the hole.
What a life. I'm finished. You take it from here, mate.
You're done,
I'm just
mate.
gonna chill.
You're done.
You take it from here, kid.
I'll do my
Dumpster
best,
reg.
mate.
There is a dumpster reg in the background, guys.
I'll do my best.
A resident,
One hand about how you guys are reporting this.
a resident dumpster reg, Mr. Jason Glatzer, in the house.
We do a one hand behind the rail. Oh my God, what's going on here?
Everyone's just punting
They're
it.
just literally
Is it
going
every
all
hand
in.
like this?
Yeah, I
Pretty
mean,
much.
the last 3 hands, everyone's gone all in.
So Latera's in trouble then for the trophy.
John's got a chance. John is $600 away from
Yeah,
overhauling him.
300
So,
He came off the table when he saw me walk by and told me it's already been on the stream that he won a hand with 9 high.
don't remember.
9 high.
No?
No. John telling porcupines.
Maybe it wasn't 20 minutes ago and I gave away a spoiler.
Can tell Andy's gone delirious from lack of sleep. Tell me about it. Everything's hilarious at this point. Don't rely on me to provide
Which
too much
players
quality
are going
content.
all in every hand here?
Your standard Frankie.
Frankie, Ricard, Tannel's just loving life and just going for it. I mean, I think Tannel's winning or maybe level. Good reload.
Alexei's also doing it. I mean, this hand is an easy one with the one suited aces.
Frankie's all in is somewhat controversial.
Yeah, Frankie's all in isn't as bad as it looks actually.
Well, he does have the deuce 4, but someone's going to have an ace though. There was 3 people all in before him. I guess if an ace hits the board. Anyway,
And
it's taken forever because the dealer keeps having a
John's
work
afraid
out.
to gamble for the trophy as well. Christoph is probably hating life.
So,
he
over
wanted to
here.
play the away game, but probably didn't want this kind of sickness where it's all pre-flop action, I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been hating it.
He likes to play post-flop.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to get to it this table.
And who else is here that I missed? That was 5, when 6 players is 1 player I'm missing.
Honestly, not sure.
Adam, 32 bet. 32 red, Adam. I don't know his last name. But the guy with the 32 red match, I imagine it's also not punting as hard as these guys. But it's probably
No.
loving life when he gets like ace king.
The problem is it's so hard to hold because everyone's just banging it in.
Well, we saw Chris fold aces pre-flop earlier, didn't we? Like, in like a
Because he had
four-way
three of
all
them.
in.
Yeah.
Like, how can you hold in a four-way all in?
This is the kind of table where if you're going to do that, you buy in short and you run it up. You know, like if you don't want to be gambling big stacks, you
Yeah,
can
maybe.
small stacks.
Yeah. So John, 1.8k euros.
Wow.
Followed up by Tannel. I mean, 1.8k in the 200 in the 2-2 PLO. What did these?
400.
400 maybe. Yeah. So Tannel 937, then Rickard, Frankie, Chris, Peter, and Adam, bringing up the rest of the players. So, guys, about an hour to go. Let's make it a good one.
Let's go.
I'll try to pop back in to say goodbye to everybody, but
Jason is off. Back to the dumpster. Enjoy.
If John stacks Tano,
5, straddle
it's
10,
all over.
straddle 20.
I don't think John will knit it up though, and then it's definitely possible that he could.
I don't know.
You think?
For the bragging rights of having the
Yeah,
second
okay.
trophy,
Four,
because I know
six,
Frank
four,
and that have been saying like
4,
who's going to win,
5, 4,
Here he comes.
who's going to get the second
6,
trophy
4,
first.
He's raising.
7,
Oh, there are straddles in
Yeah,
play,
there's
guys.
double straddling, triple straddling.
Tannel.
20.
He's good.
Call.
Oh, he just calls.
4,
Awesome.
1,
Now Rickard has a nice hand. Queen 10, 9, 8.
call. 2, check.
Just calls.
4,
Now John
players.
in the second straddle.
Yeah, but I would say, like, what is John doing?
6, 6,
Okay.
So Tannel with top pair and a nut flush draw.
4,
Franco picking up a ton of equity on the low draw, as we can see.
raise,
Deuce of diamonds would be a lot of fun here.
8,
He's a straight flush draw.
4,
And that would activate the low.
8,
Yeah?
raise,
He's already got the nut low. Not the nut low, but he's got the nut low in this spot. But
Yeah.
yeah, the deuce of diamonds.
And then he beats Tannel, he would scoop both
That'd
boards.
be dirty.
Let's get the two of diamonds one time. Go on, Frankie. Deuce of diamonds.
Oh, now Tano.
I feel like we might have heard about it. If it came.
Also, if it comes like 5-4 here,
Even a deuce, yeah. Even any deuce.
Tano would scoop
117,
both the high and no, he wouldn't. So it wouldn't be the low.
Set for Frankie.
raise, 6, 2,
I don't know what's going on. Tannel's rifled it in,
all in, yeah?
which is understandable. Oh. And Frankie needs a deuce, basically, or a 5. He doesn't get there, but he does take down the low.
Chop it up.
Takes down the low with ace 3, 4, 5, 8.
Split 4,
Got it. Got it.
And PLO Hi Lo expert, guys. Alright. Certainly not an expert dancer, but that's never really stopped me before. So, Henry, let's have some side talk. What are your future plans, poker-wise, life-wise, for the next couple of months?
Wow. Just puts me in the bin.
Sure.
Just makes me have to go into detail live on stream. No, so my plans for the next few months, obviously, said that I'd be very interested in rating you a bit, but I just feel like what I've learned already, just so far this festival,
straddle 4, 5,
it's going to help me massively improve my cash game. Obviously, you know that I want to pursue cash for a living.
Yep.
But I definitely want to delve into the tournament side of poker, mainly live. I just feel like online is so tough to beat at the moment, so I definitely want to start playing more live tournaments, and I'll definitely be coming to you and badgering you on
6,
Facebook
3,
Messenger over the
No
next few
problem,
months.
buddy.
Sure.
No problem.
Obviously, you've got Scoop starting.
Yeah, I'll be heading to Malta after the Kilbane Open for Scoop.
call,
So
4,
Scoop, notorious. You either do your absolute brains or you have the chance of some life-changing money. Always exciting, Scoop is. Then I will play the Unibet Open in Malta when I'm there. Seems like a really high-value 1K. Should be soft with everybody grinding Scoop in various locations around the world. Should be a good comp. Then I will be heading home for a little bit, visit the family, visit my little nephew. Little shout out to baby Gus Gus. GG, love you, wee man. And then off to Vegas, baby.
WSOP.
WSOP time. Hopefully I get a little more fortune in the deep runs. I made so many deep runs last year, and
Call 27.
the gods did not smile on me at the key times. So, anyway, here we go. Back into the action. Tannel raised to 27 euros. Picks up 3 callers. Ricard, Adam, and Frankie coming along for the ride.
Ricard actually has a really nice hand here. It'd be nice if it was like the 7 of diamonds, have 2 suits to go with it. But is John involved? I want to know when John's involved.
So King 7. Not much for anybody in terms of the high.
It's going to be whoever bets takes it. Ricard is the only person with a pair by
Yeah, which is super rare. Incredibly rare, right, in this variant of the game.
No one's got a flush draw. That does now bring the low into play. Frankie has 0% on the low. Adam has the nut low draw. And Tano's got, I guess, like a mini wrap, you could call it.
So there is no low in this hand.
Look at this, Ricard's just going to take it down. Oh no, he's not, sorry. Frankie's going to win it now. Because
he's rivered a pair of jacks.
Yeah.
There he is in the background, Mr. Tannell.
What's the last one?
Which one?
It hasn't caught up yet because we're on delay.
Yeah, I know, but what was the last one?
Oh, now we have King 7 3 Jack, where Frankie wins with a pair of jacks.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Unless you bluff it, it's 90 euros to call at the moment, and you have Queen Jack.
It's my first time playing
Yeah.
Hi Lo. Like,
Yeah.
it's
First time commentating it, mate.
Sit 1. 4. Sit
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun.
4.
Frankie probably feels really good about himself.
He probably thinks he could have bluffed there.
Yeah. Little does he know he actually has the best hand.
Maybe bet and try and fold out a pair of queens or something like this.
Potentially.
Yeah. So Frankie with the scoop had his stack up to 514 euros, guys.
Come on, John. I'm rooting for John. I want him to get that trophy.
I definitely want to see him involved in the trophy sweat hand at least, you know?
Yeah, like one make or break
Sure.
hand where if he like ships it, he gets the trophy.
Yeah.
If he doesn't.
So about an hour to go, guys, of the coverage, maybe a little bit less. John in the hunt, trying to overhaul Mr. Peter Laterra, who you can see on your screen there, in the cowboy shirt, chewing on a toothpick.
Like a real cowboy.
Like a real cowboy, a little piece of straw. Hey y'all, that's my American.
He's always rocking a shirt, and he's always got shirts.
He is. Now Peter has a beautiful looking hand. Ace 10, 10, 7, double suited. Adam with the Queen 9 at 5-4. Chris with Queens and 5s.
20.
With the Queen and 5 of diamonds.
4.
Does limp. Now Tannel bumping it up.
Sit 3. Call. Sit 5.
think.
Call. 6.
I think he made it 20. Everybody calls.
Fairly standard for
4
Tano.
plates.
With the old King 10, 5, 3. Alright, we're going 4-way, guys. Now, interesting flop. Peter Laterra with the top set. I'd imagine he'll check raise.
6. 7. Check.
Not going to get the opportunity though. Good turn for him though.
Check. 6. 5.
3 on the turn. It does open up some.
6.
It
7.
doesn't really open up any.
Well, Peter could scoop here.
He may scoop it all.
Set, and he's got the best low hand.
So he needs a
currently
4
as well.
or a 5 or a deuce to scoop the low.
No, he's already got the low.
50.
He's already got the nut.
Oh
nut
yeah,
low out of these
sorry.
hands.
Ace 3, 6, 7, 8.
So yeah, he just wants to avoid the spade on the river, or a 9 or a 7.
Tannel,
75.
betting 50 euros. That money's going in the bin. You're drawing dead, buddy.
Wow, yeah, Tannel's got top and bottom, and Frankie's going to flick this in, right? He's got his gut shot and a flush draw.
6. 7. 4.
That's enough.
175.
Here we go.
Ah, wow.
Laterra wins
Scoops
both
it.
boards. What a life. Wins the high with top set of 10, middle set now anyway, of 10s. Winning the low with the ace 3, 6,
Really weak
7,
though,
8.
actually. Yeah, really
Somehow scoops both boards. Gonna be very happy.
484 euros going his way. I think he's pre-bought a couple of times already. You know, multi-way all-ins.
Loving the game,
Tough
guys.
to win.
Loving the game.
Oi, oi. Oi, oi.
Little bag of sand. So,
Oi, oi.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are winding down here in the Olympic Park Casino in Tallinn. About 45 minutes or so, or thereabouts to go. Anybody who is still with us is not on the grind. Anyone still in the free roll? Let us know.
Yeah, Caddy just disappeared all of a sudden. So
Check out this hand for La Terra.
wow.
Oh wow, a couple of nice hands. Adam really folding ace queen 10-10.
7.
Is there any reason to fold? Maybe he is concentrating on the low a bit much when he shouldn't be.
Potentially.
Seems like the only reason to fold that hand.
Potentially, yeah.
Tannel, we love him. He just loves the action, doesn't he? Here comes John.
3.
The queen 5-4 deuce.
Raise 10.
Optimistic.
Raise 10.
We like John's optimism.
6.
do.
5.
Oh no, he folded, I think. No, he does call.
4. 10.
I did certainly do not envy the
Raise
clicker.
20.
Seems like a thankless task. So it looks like we're gonna go 6 ways here.
So that's Tano just decides to just rip it in.
He has raised.
80.
My God.
Why is Frank your format here?
80.
Why? Why?
I've stopped trying to guess what people are doing. I think it's John knows that if he calls here,
Chance here in this big to win the big pot.
that Franco's going to go all in, and he's going to have to play a massive pot against Tano.
3.
Guys, the delirium has me now.
Wow, Peter, if he can scoop
Yeah, I mean Laterra's all in here.
back to back.
8.
Why is Tano make this 8?
5. Fold. 6. Fold. 278.
Does have a chance to win the low here, and he could win the high, obviously.
Problem is, you're putting in 480 euros here.
278.
Maverick, unfortunately, not. Managed to brick an open-ended straight flush draw. I mean, what even is that? I'm still salty about it. We lost a very big pot with the open-ended straight flush draw. Tano is flicking in the peel. Incredible scenes here.
This is mad. This is insane.
And he has nothing. He has a gut shot.
All in.
Yeah, a draw to the
He
low.
does have a draw to the low.
Peter with the nut flush draw to go with his aces as well.
100.
So Tano, if he could see the cards, he would call, right? To try and win the low.
195.
He is already invested for 400 odd euros here.
Yeah.
Sorry, not just him, but you know, a good 280 euros, I believe, is all Tano. I would be so confused in these spots. I really wouldn't know what to do.
Call.
Right, fix it in.
So if he pings an 8 here, that's not a heart. It's gonna be insane.
No?
No, La Terra.
2 pairs.
Scooping the whole pot,
Only
1,000 euros.
Wow. All of a sudden he's gone from 200 to 1k.
You just know that Chris and Adam are looking at this action with envy in their eyes, thinking, why in the world does Tano just put 500 euros in with that hand?
And like, how can I get some of this money?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Incredible stuff, guys.
Thank you.
So as always, everybody, please check us out, Cash Game Festival.
Thank you.
On our Facebook and Twitter pages. You can also watch the after movies. There is a YouTube channel. Don't have the link to mind, do you? Cannot remember. Maybe our Nightbot can tell us. Yeah, follow it. Check us out on our YouTube channel, and you will find it there. Jeffrey is saying this is crazy. There we go, Nightbot. Good
Well
work,
done, Jeffrey.
Good work, Bruja. Well done, Jeffrey, pal. There is the link, guys, if you want to check it out. Hopefully they don't have too many videos from yesterday. It was pretty chaotic.
I hope they don't. There shouldn't be any video footage legally
It should be
allowed.
consigned
Yeah.
to the history books.
Yeah, to be like allowed on anyone's phones or anything.
Consigned to the history books along with my liver, which is screaming at me as we speak.
Recovering at the moment.
Let's hope so. They do say that the liver can regenerate very well. It's going to need to after last night.
You need like a month off, mate. You need a month
Scoop.
off.
I won't be drinking during Scoop, so that is detox time. Big thanks to the people at Vabank, which is the club that we visited yesterday. Wonderful place, great hospitality. It was a lot of fun. So, back into the action we go. Frankie with the Queens, 9-7.
It's so interesting that he limps a hand like this. So look at Tano making it €4.
He was doing this. He was doing this in the
Twenty.
Hold'em games. Like, did you not see some of the ones where they bet 2 on the flop, then 4, then 8, then 16? It was like pot limit Hold'em. So
3 betting from the bottom with the ace 10 6 3.
seems good in this game. Drawing to the low
It's got a good low draw
and a decent high draw.
decent high hand. And
I think Rickard's going to win this. I'm going to predict it. Let's go. Great prediction, Andrew.
4 player. Check.
Now, as we can see, Frankie is way out in front in the high hand chase. Whether he knows it or not, I'm not so sure. Everybody checks. Turn is a 5. Tano with an open-ended draw now, and it still has a draw to the low. If he can get Rickard out of here.
Check.
Which he could, right, with a bet.
Yeah, I mean, Rickard is drawing to the nut low, but it has to come in. You know,
Exactly.
He has to hit.
I think Tano will lead here. And I think that's probably good from a theoretical standpoint.
5. 6-1 call. 6-2 fold.
Wow, Frankie, that's the best hand go.
Understandable, I think, here. Not drawing to the low.
Tano, little as you know, can scoop the lot here. And he is going to scoop the lot if it goes check, check. Wow.
I think Tano will bluff here. He's like thinking that he needs to. No, he does check. Oh, Rickard!
Wow.
6-1 100 and call.
Did he just snap him off? He did! Wow. Tano snaps him off a pair of 4s. What a boss!
Wow.
Frankie, loving life.
Wow. That's hilarious.
How can he snap?
How is that a €430 ball?
Frankie having the time of his life. I need to hear the laugh.
I love it.
Wow, he called him on the river, man.
Everybody having a great time, guys, at the table. Some pretty funny banter in there.
Some more water, dude.
Please do. The hydration bots will be delighted. So guys, John currently the big winner at the table, up around about €1,400. Laterra picking up a few nice pots in a row. Gets himself up to 1K. Cards are back in the air. Now guys, we have a triple straddle in play here. Please excuse me. 700 bigs in this flip pot game is mental. Tell me about it. So, Rickard in the cutoff. We do have a triple straddle, guys.
79.
Rickard with the ace, queen, 10-6.
Raise 79. 1.
Makes it 80 to go. Deciding to go with his hand. You know, there are a lot of straddles out there. Don't mind this. Now Chris with 2 9s, an 8 and 7. Doesn't have a great hand in terms of the low. Does like to get out of the way. Now Frankie at king 5 for deuce. What's he going to do? Here goes Tano. He's putting it in. Right, so as we can see, Tannel in the best shape here to win the low at the moment. Flop is 10 deuce 5. Wow. Tannel flopping 2 pair. Rickard though does have redraws. And there we go. We can see that Rickard wins the low with ace 2, 5, 6, 7. Tannel gonna scoop the high with 2 pair. It's a test, this, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is a test of your commentary abilities when you're tired and you're hungover. Maybe one day I will learn, guys. Maybe one day. So, as you can see, Tannel with like 4 shots on the table next to him. Wow. Chaos. Chaos is afoot. So, John 1.8, Peter 1K, Tannel and Alexei just over 500 euros or thereabouts. Chris, Frankie, Rickard and Adam completing the lineup of our 2-2 Plo Hi Lo, concluding table of the Cash Game Festival, guys. So cards are back in the air. Yeah, Jeffrey, right? It really is, isn't it? There's no... Let me do my impression. I haven't heard that word for a while. So I'll say. So anyway, on we go. Quasi Rabbi on the lurk. Don't lurk, guys. This is our last 40 minutes or so to talk to each other for a few months. I know, right, Jeffrey? Just come in, give me the password. Right. Like the wind. That's why we make them work for it, guys. So, John, 40 euros to call, guys. You've got a quadruple straddle. I mean, you gotta love the action here, right? This is fun. Quadruple straddle. Every single pot, you get the feeling is gonna be massive. Anyway, Chris in the big blind with ace jack 6-4. Now, Chris with a decent hand here. Nice hand in terms of possible low. Also with ace jack of spades in his hand.
6 raise 80.
Frankie. I'm jealous. There's a pizza there in front of Alexei. And Frankie is elected to make it 80 euros here from under the gun with king 7 3 deuce.
Fold 80.
Hey Dark Angel, you know what? I made my decision, guys. I will make my Twitch streaming debut. I'm gonna stream during Scoop, guys. So Dark Angel, Jeffrey, I'm gonna need your help, I think. I would love it if you could help me get it set up. I'm technologically challenged, as you know. Could be a challenge. Anyway, Chris is getting it in. Putting his head above the parapet. He's decided that now is the time to go. Let's see if I can compete, right, with these streamers. Let's see if I can be humorous and provide good content. We will see. Frankie has flopped 3 deuces. Wow. Now Chris is in a lot of trouble here. Yeah, the low is not going to play. Frankie looks as if he is going to scoop the lot. So Chris finally decided to go with a hand and loses 366 euros. I was just telling the guys in the chat that I've decided I'm going to do some Twitch streaming during Scoop.
Oh, you should, mate.
I think it's time. It's time. Let's see if I can compete with all these bosses that do it on the regular. What we got? We got Tonka, Veldhouse, Lappin, Spraggy,
well,
Finton.
Finton.
I'm more entertaining than all of them, am I not?
Yeah, mate, you should. I reckon.
No, I'm only kidding. I've actually got a lot of love for all of those guys. I think they're all very funny, actually, in their own way. I really enjoy watching Lex, actually. I think he's quite funny.
Lex is, I think
he cracks me up.
He's just the best out of all the streamers.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
He has that dry sense of humour and stuff that I find funny, that sort of withered fuck this.
He doesn't
sense of
take
humor.
shit from anyone in the chat
Yeah.
as well, which I just love.
I love it. I was watching this, I don't know why, a little stream came up on my Facebook and it was him and he was like, we're doing a new dance. And it was some weird thing where they were like, I'm the crazy guy in the neighborhood or whatever. And he was going like, I really wish I could do an impression, but it was like something like, he was going ballistic. That looked like I was taking an epileptic fit, guys. I do apologize. Anyway, yeah. Cool, Andy. Can't wait to reel that. Thank you, guys. I hope you will enjoy. It should be fun, and it should make me focus, I guess, on not doing stupid stuff. Which I try to do anyway. You'll see.
Well, whilst playing?
I mean, I'll do stupid stuff, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, like making mistakes and whatever. I think in a way it might sharpen you up in terms of... Although it must be difficult, I think, when you first start to, because you have to move the screens around and stuff, don't you? And all this kind of stuff. Seems like it might be quite exhausting, but we'll give it a go.
Check.
You also have to obviously pay attention to the chat as well, answer questions whilst playing.
Whilst playing like 6 tables or 8 tables or whatever.
Quite tough.
I think the first time I do it, I'll just like 4 table or something so that I can get into the, get into the habit of knowing how to move the tables and
breaking down
all this kind of stuff. Finton is awesome. I actually had drinks with Finton and his lovely lady, Hannah, when I was in Malta. That was very cool. Very nice lad. I'm a big fan. A lot of love for Finton.
Come on, John. 600 euros.
Jeffrey says there's also some girl that streams for party poker. I'm sure you will beat her. There is some girl.
What is that girl's name?
Natalia Braviglieri. A lot of love for Natalia as well. Very cool. Right. Guys, last 30 minutes.
It looks like it. Is it 30
How are you
minutes?
feeling? I reckon. Maybe a bit more. Maybe 40 minutes.
Wow.
Maybe a bit more even. Who knows? I've given up trying to follow it, guys.
Giving up trying to guess what's going to happen pre-flop here.
We had a quadruple straddle while you were away. That was pretty fun. I don't think it matters at this table because I really don't.
Anyway.
Chris with the King, Queen, Jack 7 has only reloaded for 100 euros. He looks like he is going for the old let's spin it up. Not a bad strategy here, right? When people are going ballistic and putting 500 euros in pre.
Sure. I think in this game it's the perfect strategy to sit down with the min and try and spin it up, and it's definitely a game where you can do that, Wow.
Sure.
John's 4-bet by the looks of it.
Here we go. This could be his chance. If Frankie gets it in and John scoops it all, he's going to be in the lead.
Chris has flicked it in.
Irish and Spain, I actually don't know it. I've twitched once before. I don't know how do we find out what my Twitch is?
Your Twitch?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I have one already. I do have a page or whatever you call it.
You can't, mate, unless you know your login details.
No, but Irish and Spain's asking us to send the address to follow it.
Yeah, just type your Twitch.
I don't know. That's what I mean. How do I find it?
Oh, if you don't know it, then you're going to have a tough time.
I do have one, guys. Yeah, an account. There we go. I do have one. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. While I'm searching, Henry, take you through this hand.
Thanks, mate.
Oh yeah, you got it.
John's 3-bet to 203. What I should say is John's... Is he 3-bet or 4-bet? I think he's 4-bet. There was a double straddle in play. Frankie's called the 215 bet. Chris is all in. He's short stacking at the moment. He's got 122
I've got it.
euros in front of him. And looks like Ricard's gone all in as well. If John scoops this...
122.
You are.
Oops.
Professor Pablo.
That's it. It's that.
There you go, guys.
That is a nod to my online screen name, which is Picasso. And of course, anybody who follows a bit of art history will know that his first name is Pablo Picasso. So, there you go.
Come on, John.
We are not using that, Andy. We're going to get a more catchy name. All right, then. Here we go. This is John's chance. Oh, we don't even know what he's got. What a sweat.
Wow, Frankie turns it straight.
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Frankie does.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at Rickard's hand.
And John...
So Frankie has the second nut straight. John doesn't have a tick mark, so it looks like John's going to lose. Yeah, aces no good.
Wow, Frankie.
And no low. No, there is a low.
There is a low, but he
doesn't win it. Rickard wins it by a notch. The ace 4 beating the ace 5 of John. Wow, that was a good spot for John, actually, to have a chance to scoop both.
Yeah, and had he scooped both, he would have been a good
Look at him, he doesn't look happy. That could be his TV table trophy dream. Up in smokes.
Yeah, 200 heads.
All right, guys, well, give us some suggestions for a new name. We can change it. I'm open to changing it. I made it about 2 years ago or something. I was asked to do an online cash table stream.
Yeah? How did that go?
Good.
And then counting.
But I just never got round to continuing to do it.
Looks like John's going to lose quite a bit of money here. No, he does. Because obviously Frankie only has the high, so he chops with Frankie for the bigger pot. They make money from Chris, and then Ricard wins the smaller low and loses to Frankie's high, basically. So I don't think John's actually been that badly affected by that hand.
Sure.
It looks like it's still on 1.9k, so actually only ended up losing about 100 or so to Ricard. And Chris, the PL08 master, not off to the best of starts
getting hammered
so far.
I mean, he's not ran good, to be fair. Hasn't been able to get involved too much. Doesn't look happy. I'm going to tell you that much.
He doesn't, does he?
He's got the old head wobble, the old
face of bread.
frickin'.
Thanks, mate. I'll wipe that off.
Enjoy.
Cheers, buddy.
People would pay good money. Yes, Jeffrey, I'm serious. I will give it a go. I'll give it a go during scoop and we'll see if I'm any good. All right.
27 in the blind.
Excuse me. Hey, Capra Catcher, I followed you for when you do the stream. Thank you, buddy. Means a lot.
6-7 in
Please
the blind.
excuse me.
27.
So, guys, the dying embers of the fire. Chris looks absolutely seething.
Struggle
He is
4
steamed.
in 6, so 1.
He's really not enjoying this.
I'm always having nuts.
No, John looks like he's got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.1, 1.6.
Still 10.
Hey, you know what, Jeffrey? I actually did think about this, and I am privileged to be in that kind of position where I'm very lucky to have a lot of awesome friends in poker, and even more lucky that there are a lot of crushers that I'm good friends with. So, you know, for Aldo, Ludo, Merman, Jake, and the like, if I did do podcasts, I'm sure they would help me out. I don't know if people like that kind of thing, you know, or I would like to do, if I was doing something like that, I would want it to be more fun. I'm not so dry, you know, and
Yeah, but you
real
guys
banter.
have got great banter between you.
Very true.
So
27.
I don't know how serious it would go if you just start ripping into each other,
Sure.
having fun on a podcast.
Hey, Jeffrey, make me a success and make me make money, and I'll start paying you as a, what would you call it, technical director.
There you go.
How does that sound, Jeffrey? You can get that job title. Esfandiari. I don't know Antonio personally, but I don't know, you never know with these things. If you manage to make a success of yourself, who knows? Just coach you. Well, that's sure. I can coach you. I'll pay you in coaching, mate. That's fine. Right. Race 27 euros from Tannel. Calls in 4 spots. Off we go. 5-way to the flop.
10 high flop.
The only one left in the deck, as
5
we can
players.
see. Flop comes Queen, Queen 5. There's not really been many trips, right? I don't think there's been any.
Queen again. And,
Yeah.
Tannel best 2.
Now John has the flush draw. He's not going to know that it's good. Tannel. Gotta love him. Betting 2. Not really sure what this achieves. He's trying to get the showdown for the low, even though it's not currently active. That would seem to be the only thing that makes much sense.
Very true.
So a heart would make John the best hand. Turn is an ace.
Wow.
So Alexi now with the best high hand. In terms of low hand, Rickard is the favourite.
Is it 8 fold?
I'm sweating the nut low.
Yeah.
Wow, Tano just leads.
So Rickard would need a 4 for the nut low. A 7 or an 8 would also be good, right?
Yeah, 6, 7, or an 8 is still
Okay.
have the best low.
Now Tanel also sweating the nut low, right? If he gets a deuce. I'm learning.
Fold.
Wow. They got Rickard out.
Frankie's not going anywhere there.
Is it 6
So
call?
Frankie is going to win the high, essentially, unless a deuce peels off. Ooh, River's a queen. So there is no low. Now Frankie's not going to fold, right? Only losing to the case queen or pocket aces, but...
Look, Franco's losing to any ace, any pocket pair. You have to use 2 cards.
Oh, of course, my
remember.
apologies, guys.
High.
Getting confused. So Frankie's best hand is aces and queens with an 8.
Even pocket 2's beating
Okay.
there, and it's pretty sick. John would have won again. It's kind of tilting me. I
So it
really
looks
want
as if
to win that
Tanel is going to bluff.
250 sits and
Wow. I mean, fair play to Tanel. This is a good bet.
bet. It's a good bet. I don't think.
Frankie correctly looks him up. The Frankie boss.
I think Frankie thinks he has a full house, but he doesn't.
No, I think he knows. He did show the ace and the 8.
Yeah.
Well done, Frankie. Sick bluff catch, my friend. That's pretty sick, actually, yeah.
Wow.
What a call. Yeah, good bet, wrong opponent, I would agree. So Frankie up to 1.7k. I wonder how much did Frankie buy him for?
He's reloaded a few times.
So he's probably around about level-ish, maybe
I
a slight
think so,
profit?
yeah. I think he's up about 500 or
That's
something.
not bad.
About 1.2.
Not bad at all, guys. So as you can see, guys, John, I don't think John's got 1.9k, right? He did lose a couple of pots.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Definitely doesn't have a stack as big as that.
About 1.6 by the looks of it.
Frankie looks like he has the most chips now. Now, it doesn't even look like Frankie has 1.7 either, to be honest.
I think there's just been some confusion over the
Sure.
multi-way chop pots and that, who's actually made
I mean, it's very understandable, difficult to follow, guys. Like we have said, our resident clicker, I don't envy you.
all 500.
Latera still
All 500.
getting his mileage out of that toothpick.
7 plus 500. Straddle on
cleaning his teeth at the
65.
table.
Andrew, you have to hit me up on Twitter and let me know what's happening with the Twitch stuff. I will indeed. I'll give it a go. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.
I think you should. I think if you get any deep runs, you know, it's just like make your channel go live.
Okay.
People just tune in.
All right. Don't really know what that means, but we'll So is there no point in streaming the early parts?
No, there is.
There
but
is?
if you have a following, you know, like if
Right.
you've got a big following group, and you know loads of people.
I guess you
tune
might-
in regardless.
You got to start somewhere, right? Rome wasn't built in a day and all that.
Yeah, but what
19.
I mean, from what I've seen, that people that have made it, it's because they've done challenges or they've started streaming when they make final tables.
Okay.
And obviously, as soon as you put your title as final table of the Sunday Million on
Okay.
Twitch, and
Bang,
that
bang,
pops
bang.
up, all of a sudden you've got loads of random people just
Right.
joining in your stream.
And they'll follow the channel and
Yeah, exactly.
hopefully and all that.
So
Okay.
definitely hit Jeffrey up.
Oh,
'cause,
look, Jeffrey says you can't be more wrong, Henry. The most important thing is consistent streaming.
we didn't even talk about consistent streaming. I completely understand that consistent streaming is like important. God, this guy, man.
Jeffrey's always got you, doesn't he? He's always needling you.
Always got something to say.
So we have a 3-bet from Tanel, 66 euros. John is flicking it in, as is our intrepid hero, Mr. Frankie.
5 more.
Hey, I do, Jeffrey.
Yeah, exactly.
Only kidding. It's very tough actually these days to make constant FTs.
Good player.
I wish I could play spins. Is there a way that you can like play spins and block your screen name? Or no? You're not allowed? Is it not allowed or whatever? Because if I stream myself playing $100 and $500 spins, you know, I'm going to get my pants pulled down by the good regs. Not a good idea.
For sure.
Jeffrey says yes. Taking a year for Ian to reach 5k followers, I'll make it in a week. Probably not. Nah, big love to Ian. Nah, Jeffrey, I'm not playing 15s and 30s. Well, maybe on the stream I could, I suppose. If people wanted to watch them, I guess. Anyway. John in pole position to win the high. In fact, he has got the check mark. Now, can Tannel win the low? Yeah, he can. He needs a low card, though. There is no low.
There is a low. Tannel's got the low.
What's the low? Oh, yes, ace 3, 5, 6, 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
And John is going to chop it up with Tannel.
Again, nothing.
Yep, I got you, Jeffrey. No worries. So, guys, coming to the end.
Haven't seen Maxime walk over there yet, though.
Yeah, not yet, so probably about another 30 minutes or so.
Maxime seems to be sat at the table next to us. You can see how, you know how Rico's normally like laughing and chatting, how tired he is. Frankie as well hasn't been like talking as much as he normally does. You know, everyone is
a long week, guys.
Knackered.
Everyone's hanging from yesterday.
After this festival, and obviously after last night as well.
You're a very bad player.
Does he do highlight videos on YouTube?
Oh, I want something. Finally. Nope.
Yeah, Dark Angel, I understand for sure. If I was gonna, play spins on the side, like the high stakes spins, I would probably keep them off. Maybe if I, spun in a 20k, flick it up so that people can sweat it, that'd be pretty cool.
What's your biggest jackpot you've had on there before?
12k, and I managed to win it, which was nice. That was a fun sweat. So that was a 60, I believe, maybe 100, can't really remember.
Wow.
And it's a fun sweat when it comes up, $12,000 and the spin. And so it was 10k for first, and then 1k. And the heads up was a 6 sweat. I mean, it's a big sweat.
Wow.
9k difference, And I had the guy all in twice with the best hand, and he got chops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's so shallow, you're thinking, oh no, I'm going to run bad here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you've experienced a lot of times that someone's come back from like one big blind to win it, or you've done it, you've come back from like one big blind to win.
Sure.
Win a couple of all-ins.
Oh, and spins are brutal. You can have one chip in spins and spin it. Like, I see it happen so often. How do you feel about blocking the multiplier and the on one hand you lose the edge of playing differently? I disagree, actually, because I like to think that my game doesn't change regardless. Don't get me wrong, if you spun like 100k one and you might, the sweat is real.
Yeah.
But when I spin like a 2k or a 3k or whatever, it doesn't affect me, so I don't feel the need, Jeffrey, and if it's a big one, I would like to know so that I can apply pressure to anybody who is, playing scared. So, here we go. We are 5-way to the flop, it looks like.
5 player.
And that flop is ace 4-8. John with a set of 4s.
Franco with the nut low currently.
But John is not drawn to a low, right?
No. Okay. He does have 4%, it would have to come like 3-5.
Yeah.
Sit 6 call.
And then he would have.
But how does that work? Because you can't use a pair?
Yeah, but if it came 3-5, he could use
ace
4
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I understand. All right. So we've got a bet from Rickard. He has top 2. Little does he know he's in really bad shape against the set of John. What do we make of John just calling with the set?
Wow, what is Tannel doing here?
He's ruffling.
Tannel thinks his low could be good potentially, and I think John's just got to put it in, right?
Yeah.
John has to think that his opponent's...
I mean, Tannel's been ruffling around pretty hard.
For sure.
So I think we're fairly comfortable about putting it in against him.
Tannel's got chunks as well.
Yeah, and if Tannel has a set of 8s, then so be it. Tannel probably pots pre with every aces, in my opinion. Right?
Yeah.
I think so.
You think so?
The way he's been playing. And John elects to just call. Interesting.
Calling 6.
Did Frankie just folded the nut low? Frankie just folded the nut low which I can understand. The reason being is if
Someone else can have it.
yeah, and has
Wow, look at that turn for John.
yeah.
Now has the nut flush draw to go with his set. He's going to be even happier to put it in here. Tannel's giving up though. So he has got the low, Tannel.
So it's a check.
Does he?
Yeah. It does. It's 6-3.
Right, ace 3, 4, 6, 8.
I folded 2-3.
Confusing would be the buzzword for me here. Do my best.
Nice one.
Tannel loving life. Check him out. Takes the low. Kind of got out of jail there. I don't think he was too thrilled about how that pot was proceeding. So guys, last few hands. It would seem maybe about half an hour to go. Jeffrey, how's the grind going? What's the situation? Ricard, he's gone to the shades. He's brought the shades out. Meaning business.
Everyone's pretty stacked, man. Oh, look at this from Adam. I don't even think Adam's played a hand. I haven't seen him play a hand.
In fairness, he really hasn't had much to get involved with. Everyone else is rifling the money in left, right and centre.
Yeah. Having to fold his way through this table. He's the only person who hasn't gone all in, I think.
Alexei looking tired. I was talking to him earlier. We're all done, guys. We are all done.
I wonder what Geordie's doing, whether he's freshened up at all.
I have no idea. Geordie, you alive? You out there? I know he doesn't enjoy watching this variant, so probably not.
10.
Hey, Dr. Beerman, nice to have you with us, buddy. So here we go. We have a limp from Chris under the gun 1. Interesting to see if he's planning on a limp raise. Raise to €10. Like limp raising at this table seems pretty good.
I don't think you're getting any folds anyway. Frankie's made it to 10. Now Tannel actually has a pretty decent
high and low hands, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
36.
Up to 40.
No. I'm delirious, guys. Unbelievable.
John's getting involved as well.
So John calls with... Okay, that's reasonable.
And if hearts come as well, man, Tannel, I just feel like it's just go for it. John has the best high hand at the moment as well, so if the flop comes like 9-10 jack.
Queen 6 X with 2 hearts.
That would be interesting. Sure. Wow, Chris is full bet to...
Yeah, I knew he was limp raising. I mean, he's got aces here. Maybe aces with a 2, that's what I'm going for.
156.
I absolutely knew he was going to limp raise. He still looks really tilted.
He's fuming. Wow, has Tannel just gone for it?
Raise?
He's going for it, Vince.
If John wins this...
You can see the Tannel's in decent shape here. You know, he's got decent equity in the high and low.
Come on, John.
You're good. You're ahead.
I mean, he has to fold now. Right? I mean, he just has to. He's going to know he's up against aces here. And, you know, probably some better low hands.
John might just do it for the trophy.
Nah, you can tell he's the classic John slow roll. Hurry up. Get them in the bin, John. Oh no. He's folded. This is TV time. Classic John.
If John flicks it in and...
So Chris, I'm going to say ace, ace, 2, 4. Oh wow. Chris has rifled it in, although he is drawing to not low. Now, Tannel. If Chris loses this pot, oh, it's a set of 6s for Tannel. There's no low.
Yeah, Chris has the nut low. He had it on the turn.
Okay. So ace 3. 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
High.
And John would have
Ace 3.
Yeah, he would have had top set, but then
he would have scooped it.
He scooped the
against
high.
Tano. No, he would have scooped it against Tano.
yeah, with the top set.
Top set, yeah. So he would have won chunks against Tano. He would have won like 670 euros off Tano. Wow. That's dirt.
Excuse me, guys. Oh. Jeffrey with a little
mate.
troll in there, a little troll.
Come on, mate.
Come on, mate, have a day off. Right. Now, as the dealer works out the distribution of that pot, final stream, guys, coming to you on a slight delay, protecting the integrity of the game from the Olympic Park Casino here in the beautiful city of Tallinn.
Looks like we've seen Maxime over at the table as well, so it looks like we've got about 20 more minutes or so.
Join for a threesome for like the final.
Yeah,
Sure.
come in for 10 minutes.
I'll just be. You guys don't need to move. I'll just sit behind you. And
All right.
Just sit behind.
Oh, sorry guys, yawning a lot. That's not very professional, is it? So, we would like to thank the Olympic Park Casino for hosting the festival. Always do a stand-up job. Much love to them for allowing us to have it here. And I feel like the bar staff, waiting staff, need to be given some love.
Sure.
Do a fantastic job. Wouldn't be able to run the festival without you guys, so thank you so much.
it wouldn't nearly be as much fun anymore.
For sure. What, did you fold ace queen 10? No, here we go.
5,
So
4.
what's the crack? Who's up right now?
John's up the most, we think, but he has bled off some chips from his high point.
Is Peter looking good? Unless something crazy.
Yeah, I think Peter's got it, to be honest. Now, Alexei, ace queen 10 8, double suited. What a beautiful looking hand. So he could still be active for the low if it comes 3 cards lower than an 8 on the board. He has the ace and the 8.
Yeah, if it came 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6. Yeah.
This is an
7.
example of though you play these hands for the high, and if you have it low, it's okay, but you don't go nuts with the low.
Mad Marty 615. Who is this annoying dude behind you?
Yeah, it's Jason Glatzer from Poker News, aka Wacky Jackson. Whereas Picasso likes to say dumpster rag.
That's his real name, guys. Anyway,
If you've watched the stream, if you've watched Cash Game Festival before, you'll be familiar with me, though. I pop into
Call
review the
for
streams.
6.
Frankie,
That's a really good word for Frankie, but not to go nuts with. You don't raise that, but you're happy. Alexei, though, is really happy with life, and that turn is good for Alexei, but once again, he can't go nuts because the 2-4
Bet.
right now would have the nuts for the high and the low.
6, 7.
Nobody can really go nuts right now, actually.
hey,
Raise.
speak for yourself. This stream,
Yeah,
people do whatever they want.
Nobody logically should go nuts, though. Like,
Yeah.
experienced
Okay,
Halo
raise.
players are going to play
4.
this a little bit tighter to the vest.
Channel. Look at this. The nonsense is contagious, guys. So we got a bet of €2, a min raised to 4, a call from Alexei who's drawn to the nut
Frankie gonna
flush.
raise it to 6?
No.
Okay.
So Alexei makes the nuts.
Alexei
Frankie has the nut low.
Alexei obviously should be betting
6,
pot.
7.
He has no low, but because he has the high clinch, the other two guys have to be thinking about whether their lows are good. Even a 2-4 is hating life now because they're not even secured half the pot. Nobody has the 2-4, but if they did, they
Raise.
could feel like I'm
Raise
being
4.
suckered into a quarter, and
8.
they should never pot here. They should only be calling. Alexei needs to bet the pot. He needs to try, because he doesn't really have that good of a
Raise.
shot at the low. He needs to try to buy both ends of this.
Sure.
107.
Yep.
So Frankie
It's
folded.
gonna work, I think.
He might get a call from Tano, but I doubt it.
105.
If he
105.
had the 2, he's maybe making the call rather than the 4 here.
6, 7, 4.
Just let it go.
Gets it through. Nicely played
That's
from
how you gotta play it,
Alexei.
Alexei. You don't fool around for value, though. You just bet the max that you can in that spot.
Absolutely. So, guys, I have seen our French boss, Mr. Maxime, telling the players that we are down to the last sort of 15 minutes or so. So you'll be with us for around about 20 minutes more. as we close out the festival. Trent Howell with the follow. Thank you very much, my friend.
Is Jeffrey in the chat still?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Shout out to Jeffrey. Shout out to Dark Angel. Shout out to Psychasm. You've all been great. Every time I'm in here, you're in here. 2 of the 3 of you are not showing me. 1, I'm not sure.
Now I wonder which one that could be. So
He's not showing me either. We were talking about Careless before, comparing him to a 2-5 zoom rank like yourself.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I know, as if you didn't give me an edge against...
He gave you the edge.
You're done. Showers. I'm not happy.
I gave you the edge, but I'm saying that...
Not good enough.
There's a difference.
Not good enough. I'm trolling. There you go. Right, let's jump back into the action here. We have a call of €10 from John with the Jack 9 8-3. Tannel with the Queen Jack 10-3 under the gun 1 straddle. 32 Redneck says, how's my guy doing? Is your guy Adam? Is that correct?
Adam's not playing that hand.
He hasn't played a hand, bro. Mr. Nick Diaz, he hasn't played a hand. He needs to start getting involved in the spirit of this punty table. Anyway, now John, great spot here. Has the best hand for the high and for the low at the moment.
Good chance for him to scoop the
Yeah.
entire pot here.
It's not a hand that you would typically go nuts with, though. The only reason why he might be is just because he wants the trophy that bad.
Tannel's going to let this go.
Yeah.
7-4.
Loud
It's not the club
rat-tat-tat.
draw, but it's not a nut club draw. The low is pretty bad that he's going to, and he really has top pair. It's a hand that can get you a lot of trouble, and scooping up the small pot isn't really doing much in pot building in this situation. It's going to make you have difficult decisions later.
So as you can see, guys, John with €2,000. We don't think that's correct. Has definitely bled off a bunch of chips. Well, he might have. Looks to me. Yeah, maybe he does.
Maybe he had it on as
He's
well.
got like 600 blacks,
I think-
1 yellow,
yeah.
and about 600 in blue.
I'm sure he reloaded some because he definitely.
No, he sat down with 400 and spun out.
So he's actually not too far off from the trophy. So you'll see bets like that from John where I wouldn't say that was optimal to raise there, but when you want the trophy and the extra few hundred doesn't matter to you one way or the other, then go for it. Do what you need to do.
So, loud rat-a-tat. So sad I had to leave today. Would love to play PL08. What are you leaving for? Festival's still going. There was still time to make the wages. Maybe you could have won the TV table trophy, rat-a-tat. Next time, next time. Hey, Roseboom, how you doing, buddy?
Chris has to be
27.
potting right here. If he's not potting here,
He will.
there we go.
He will.
27. Wrist 4.
So Chris makes it €27 to go. Has a nice hand for the high and for the low, in theory. Adam with the call on the button. Will we see Adam jump into this hand?
Adam has to.
27.
He doesn't have to because he hasn't been, but
Now Tannel under the gun in the straddle, €22 to call. We haven't seen what his hand is yet. Nick, we will be announcing the winner imminently, I would imagine, actually. Normally it is announced after the final stream, so once we get the number of big blinds won by John, I guess, here verified, then we'll announce it. Looks to me like Laterra is in pole position. Anyway, so here we go, 4-way to the flop.
okay, guys, I'm being called off.
Catch you later, man.
4 players.
We have Chris, Tannel, Rickard, and Adam. 4-way action, guys. Chris has flopped the nuts.
Wow.
7 check.
The nizzles, as we like to call them.
Ricard's got top set.
Now he has a draw to the low, right? Chris also, if it comes 6-5 or
Yeah.
something like
He
this.
does.
45. But
I'd be quite content just to scoop the high.
Sure.
4.
I mean,
5.
Chris and Rickard will get it in here, I'm sure. Tannel has a whole bunch of nothing. They did get Adam out the hand, who had the best low draw.
5. Call.
Nick, it looks like Pierre Laterra is going to win. It's going to be tough for John to. He needs to win a big pot, I guess, a really big pot towards the end to have a chance.
I guess people do go crazy towards the end, you know.
Sure. How is this gone check? That is a brutal river, really. For no, Rickard has a straight, right?
Yeah.
He does. Queen high straight, but it's no good. He might get it in here. Yeah.
39.
I mean, it's tough for Rickard to fold, right? Probably expects most flushes to bet on the turn. Yeah. But he does lose to King Queen, as well as to any flush combos. I think Rickard's going to get away from this, you know.
He should be able to get away from
He's giving it the head shake. He does. Good fold, Rickard. Well played. John always. How can you fold? Frankia in the background. Hello, sir. So, are you done? Last few hands? Finished? So there you go, guys. We have just a few hands remaining. Closing out the festival here from the Olympic Park Casino. Cash Game Festival Tallinn, as always, a beautiful stop. Beautiful city. We have had a blast.
First stop of the year so far as well. We've got loads more coming up. So I know loads of the people that have come here for the first time have already said they're looking forward to coming to future stops as well. So I'm looking forward to the one in Sunny Beach for sure.
Sure. Yeah, guys, Sunny Beach, Bulgaria is the next Cash Game Festival stop. Please check out, as always, our Facebook and Twitter pages. Cash Game Festival, also the YouTube channel. You can get all of your highlights from the activities and from the festival. You will find them on there.
Come on, John. 300 big blinds to go, mate.
Tell Frankie thank you for his laugh. It's certainly infectious. We do love it. Frankie can sometimes, you know, when you're downwind, you can hear Frankie from 3 kilometers away. It's always a fun time. But no, we do love Frankie, and the laugh is always high morale. Hey, Capricatcher, thanks for the great commentary and entertainment. You are more than welcome. We're glad you have enjoyed it.
Go on, Tano. Tano's going to click it back as usual.
So we have Peter with Ace Jack 8 Deuce with nut hearts, and Tano with Ace Jack 10-3. Round to Rickard in the straddle.
Wow, John lets it go.
folds.
Ricard's 3 to 167.
Rickard has essentially piled it in. Hey guys, you are more than welcome. We are glad that you have enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure to do the stream for you, and it's been a pleasure to work with my man, Mr. Henry Kilbane.
Cheers, dude.
So, now Tano, we know he loves the game. I don't think he'll fold.
Wow, Rico's got a lovely hand here.
Yep.
For a high and a low.
Sure.
And
Tano is in pole position for the low, but only just by a notch.
Beautiful hand. Ace, King, Queen, 4 double suited for. Oh wow, the 3 comes as well. So now Ricard with the lead. He scoops the low.
He could scoop it all here. For club pings.
He scoops the
Does
lot.
scoop both.
Scoops the lot with the Ace 4 because the 3 pairs the board.
And a pair of queens is also good.
Wow.
Wins a pot of €473. Lovely stuff.
Scoops both. What a life.
Yeah, so I would like to take this opportunity, guys, as we start to close out the festival. We would like to thank everybody that is associated with us here. First of all, to the staff at the Olympic Casino, gracious and wonderful hosts as always. Big love to especially the bar staff and the waiters and waitresses and stuff.
No.
Big love to you. It would not be the same without you guys. Hey, here he comes. Frankie is stepping into the booth. As always, he comes for the glory, comes for the last 10 minutes of the stream.
Look at this now. This is fucking epic.
This hand?
Do you remember what I said? I said I would be the first back-to-back trophy winner.
Right.
I won in Bratislava and now we're in
Wait,
Tallinn.
no spoilers.
I don't spoil anything.
All right.
Check the action.
All right, let's see what happens.
At the moment, we have in seat 3, La Terra, current leader.
Sure. 950 bigs
something like that. You have Jon Kyte needs to win a bit, or me win a double up.
Ah, right, so you're still in contention here.
I'm in big contention.
All right. Good luck.
And it's getting exciting.
All right, so Irish in Spain. Guys, thanks for the entertaining stream as usual. You are welcome. And thank you, Irish, for the good luck wishes. So, Tano, beautiful looking hand. That's a spoiler. What are you doing? King 10, 9, 8 in the small blind. What are you spoiling? Dear. So, raise to 37 from Tano with a beautiful looking hand. The King 10, 9, 8 with the King and 10 of diamonds. John with the Jack 8, 6, 6. So John in pole position to win the low if it is indeed active. Good flop for Tano, massive flop in terms of the high top 2 pair and lots of straight draws. 7 on the turn, actually changing nothing. John needs to ping a 9 or a 6 to make a straight. Otherwise, he will not be winning this hand. Hey, Jeffrey says, Frankia, how are you, man? Everybody giving Frankia
I'm good, I'm good. Kytte bets out 50 here, that it gets called.
Okay.
Then comes the river. Kytte needs money now. He needs to rake
he
in
needs
some
to
money
start going for it.
you know.
Now, we can see that Tano has the check mark, but it's a very dangerous board here. Actually, a decent spot for John to bluff. I think I like this play. You got to hand it to him. This is a great bet. I'm not sure if it always gets through.
You with Tunnel?
Sure. Now, will Tunnel hero this off with 2 pair? Yeah, I like this bet from John. He earns the pot. Nice hand. Good stuff. So, as we are waiting for the last few hands, I will continue to thank everybody. So, we have thanked the staff. Thank you so much. Also, big love to Mr. Andrew Luce, who is just off camera, and Frankia, you guys, as always, for putting on the festival. Wonderfully, he's just loving it, giggling away. Wonderful stuff. Also, to all of the technical team and staff, you know, Tony, Maxime, Natalie, all the photographers and everything, do an absolutely stand-up job. Obviously, the festival would not be able to run without them. So big love to all of them.
And a big love to amazing commentators. Amazing commentators.
Love it. Thank you very much.
Amazing, guys.
Thanks, guys. Also, shout out to Jason, you know, who you just had in the booth. Always doing sterling work for Poker News and coming into the booth, you know. So, that, I think we have thanked everyone. So now we get to, and also, of course, everyone in the chat. I think we need to give the chat.
Thank you for your
Give
rock
them a round of
stars
applause as well. We love you. Thank you for the support, guys. And everybody this week who has joined myself and Henry, everybody who has either guested in the booth or has followed the stream, thank you so much. We love and appreciate you. Please feel free to promote CGF. Likes, follows, shares. Let people know that you're watching. Let people know if you're enjoying the coverage when we're in the booth, etc., etc., etc. So, last few hands.
Last few hands.
Let's go. We have a raise to €20 from Tano with the King Jack 3 Deuce double suited. Chris had limped in behind Adam, who also limps. I'd like to see Adam win a nice pot. He was really being unable to get involved.
But I think it's been a good game this far.
Sure. Oh, it's been great to watch. And this is my first time ever commentating on Plo Hi Lo. So it's a challenge, but I think I picked it up relatively quickly. So here we go.
I think everyone was a bit nifty.
Very tight. I know. We were begging for action in the booth, you know. I also want to give some love to Inga, by the way. I feel like she does epic work behind the scenes.
Inga is marvelous.
Yeah, doing all of the interviews with the players, you know, lots of the camera footage. Thank you so much. So, we are 5-way.
Some nut low draws, some flush draws.
As you can see, Chris is out in front in terms of the high hand.
Adam straight draw.
Yep, in terms of equity at least. He is drawing to the nut flush. So everyone checks.
Everyone checks.
Now, will Tannel stab on the most dangerous board known to mankind?
It's
for his hand.
It's Tannel.
It is Tannel.
And you can't hear what they say really, but he says all the time, "I have nothing," and then he opens up his
normally
card.
true. It's normally true. And there we go. Look at that. Chris has
nice
a lock on the
nice
high.
one. Yes.
Now Alexei's gonna get in trouble with the queen high flush. He could get in some real trouble here. In fact, obviously there's no low hand possible for Alexei.
Yeah.
So he's drawing dead. That's never a nice spot to be in. Drawing dead both high and low.
Nice.
So who's the favourite here for the low? Rickard actually has. Rickard has the nut low, as we can see here on this board.
Hey guys.
Hello, buddy.
624, 644.
And of course, Chris.
Yeah, Chris, of course,
now,
puts it in.
Alexei,
he does have the
what
nut flush.
will Alexei do is the question.
So he did bet 35. Now Rickard raising to 225. I think Rickard, you know, has worked out that he has the best possible nut low. So he is going to win that. Now, will Alexei's in a horrible spot here.
This is a tough spot, actually.
Horrible spot because if we call, you know that one of your opponents is going to have the nut low almost always here, right?
Sure.
He probably should be folding here, right? Because you're essentially hoping that one player is overvaluing a lower flush for the high.
Yeah.
or trying to bluff you out with they might have a ace of clubs blocker and the nut low.
A very possible nut low and the cup blocker, or
yeah. Sure.
But then again, like today, there was very few nut lows. I folded a nut low once.
Yeah, you did. We saw. I mean, we saw that.
But I had a read on Kyte, and I thought I will have a better spot later.
Sure. It made sense.
And later will come!
What have I told you about the spoilers, Frankie? You're killing me.
What have you done?
Well, that is not the face of a man who says later will come and then loses a massive pot. But anyway.
Let's see. I love poker.
Yeah, me too. We all do.
I fucking love poker.
Of course. So here we go. It does make a good fold. Well done, Alexei.
Correct.
And they're going to chop it up. Rickard with the low. Chris taking the high with the nut flush. Everyone's loving your laugh, as always. I think it should have its own Facebook page. We call it Frankie's Laugh, and we can have clips from every festival daily.
Now I don't remember, but roughly around here they called 3 last hands.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was this hand that was the 3rd last.
Yeah, sure. So guys, last couple of hands.
Maybe it's 3-4 hands left. I don't really remember at the moment. Can I have a sipper?
Of course.
Yeah.
So, Frankie, do you have any information for the guys regarding the next stop in Sunny Beach? Anything to let the guys be aware of?
It's amazing. I mean, you are literally 10 meters from the beach.
I've actually never been before.
You step out from the casino, you walk 10 steps, and you are on the beach at the sand.
Sweet.
Beautiful spot. If you do the hospitality package, there is great events around, and of course, non-stop poker.
Yep.
Daytime, you take some suntan.
Sure. Nighttime, play some poker.
Yes. And maybe some partying.
Sure.
Maybe some partying.
Maybe.
This is
you know that we're all shy and retiring, and
yes.
we don't really enjoy the nightlife and alcohol. Herbal tea, right? Herbal tea and
herbal tea, of
herbal
course.
tea and meditation.
La Terra, double flushing, ace 8, king queen.
Yep.
Let's see what happens here.
Frankie, take us through this hand analysis. I want to test you. Let's see.
I have a Jack 5 3 7. I think that I need to start to win some money.
Sure.
So I raise it a bit, so we build the pot. Tanner, we don't know yet what he has, but usually he will re-raise. And what happens now? It's a re-raise.
He does the nonchalant one-chip re-raise.
It's the 2nd last hand, I think, or 3rd last hand.
Okay.
And Rico folds. John Kyte wakes up with a monster, I think.
Yep, he has snap potted.
He pots it with aces.
Okay. And does he have a nut low draw to go with it?
No, he has... Okay. I don't remember what he had. Ace 3 maybe. Ace 5.
Sure. So we have it 4-bet.
La Terra folds.
Oh, he's got great hands.
He's still in,
still
he's
winning
happy. And I do the call, 125, and knowing that Tanner will call. It's a bit sad that we don't see Jon Kyte's hand, but it's ace 5 or ace 3.
You will find that it often comes up mid-hand.
And it's ace of hearts, no suits.
Okay. So as you can see, Frankie actually, with a lot of equity here, has the best draw to the low.
But we don't see the Jon Kyte's cards.
Yeah, but
and he blocks the 5 or the 3, so he has better equity. That's a fact for the low.
Okay.
And he has pocket aces, so the odds-wise would be that Kyte is big favorite for high, big favorite for low.
Okay.
Now, remember Bratislava, that's all I have to say, okay? In this moment, at this moment, Peter La Terra has the trophy. Either me or Kyte can win the trophy, and the flop is 3 hearts.
And Frankie has
I
flopped
have
top
2 pairs, and I still have a strange draw for the low.
Okay.
Kyte bets out 200 in a 500 pot. What would you do?
I guess we just...
What do you do? And Kyte has only ace of hearts. No, you want to put pressure on Kyte.
Okay.
There is still 2 more hands, knowing that Kyte has the capacity to call with an ace blocker or whatever shit he has.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
So you're going to pot then?
Of course I pot.
All right.
Yeah. This is easy game.
So you're going to make it like 900 or whatever it is here?
Something like that.
Yeah.
The money goes in.
Okay.
It's just like ding. Zoom. Tunnel insta folds. That's a bit of a warning. I don't know why he folds. And look at Kyte sweating. Knowing now that if he calls and wins, he gets, look at his face, he gets a trophy. And knowing now that I get the trophy if he calls and lose.
Oh, wow.
And then you have La Terra who sits on seat 3, sweating. And look how stressed I am. Look the stress here. I am very stressed.
So Can you confirm sometimes there's an error in the graphics with the amount of money in front?
It could be.
Do you have 1.4 or maybe a bit less?
Maybe I had 1.3 or
yeah.
1.2.
All right. Yeah.
I don't know what I had.
But even if you can win that pot.
If I win this pot, I win the trophy.
All right.
And Kyta kind of declares with his body language
He doesn't look happy.
He doesn't have the flush draw and maybe a good low draw. Sure. He's not happy, but he says, fuck it, I want the trophy. And I'm not super happy, but I am happy. He's not super happy, but he's happy. And what the fuck happens? What the fuck happens? He gets
the 4.
Nut. He has ace 3. He has fucking ace 3.
Right.
He gets nut, and we have a new trophy winner. John fucking Kyta, come here! Come here,
well
Kyta.
done. He didn't spoil it. Good stuff.
Here you have the trophy winner and a sad Frankie on the screen. Screaming.
Wow. Skips the low and skips the high. 3.2k pot.
That for
Mr. John Kyta. Nice hand, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Winning the TV table trophy. Well done, buddy.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
Sick 4-ball on the river.
that 4 is so insane. I was like, because I was like, come on, no, not a 10 on turn, because that's higher than 8. I wanted the lowest possible.
Hey, and we have to say also, well done, Frankie, for pulling off a bluff there. I thought Frankie was coming over saying, "Oh, I've won the trophy." Ha ha ha! What a time! Well done, mate.
Thank you
One of
very
them.
much.
Get your winner's smile photo, mate. Good job, buddy. So as you can see, John with around about 3.7k in front of him, maybe a little less.
It's 1 less.
3.2, 2.7 even.
2.7.
All right. So, but that's going to be enough.
Yes.
Oh, Laterra's fuming. Look, snatched it from him with one hand to go.
And it's
Incredible.
so funny because I was the guy giving the trophy in the first place. With my aces against his ace 10 of
Right.
hearts
Okay.
and diamonds in the stream. And that was the second last hand as well. This is the second last hand as well. So it always happens in the 3 last hands, guys.
Awesome stuff.
Every time. Always.
So that's your second TV table trophy.
That is
correct.
One.
Right.
Now I won the first and the last. So that's okay.
Nicely done, John.
Second trophy on luck, says Frankie.
Second trophy, total luck box. What can we say?
It's luck. I agree.
All right, guys, I think this is the final hand, so I will take you through this final spot. We have a raise to €8 from Tano with the 10, 5, 4 deuce double suited. Alexei goes ahead in 3 bets, having the same suits, so he's got Tano dominated with the pair of aces, king 8 double suited. Now John is flatted in the small. Don't know what he has yet. Can you remember?
Ace, queen, jack, 3.
Okay.
But the thing is, okay, no Spanish.
All right. So anyway, John calls in the small. Tannel is going to complete from the hijack. 3-way to the flop, €86 in the pot.
Oh no, it wasn't this time.
Flop is 9, 3 deuce all spades. Still don't see what John's hand is as of yet. Tannel is open-ended. Alexei with just a pair of aces and no spade. Turn is a 7. So as you can see, Tannel is going to win the low hand.
86.
Unless he folds.
86.
He does pot €86. So John gets, John decides to get out of the way and Tannel taking down a small pot. Hey, lots of congratulations to you in the chat. So, congrats once more. Everybody giving you the love. Dark Angel, been amazing watching, lots of fun. Thanks to everybody at Cash Game Festival and those in the chat. Been hilarious, I would agree. As always, anybody who is watching who has never been to a Cash Game Festival, sort your lives out. Get ready for sunny beach, Bulgaria. It's going to be a blast.
We will be there for sure.
Absolutely. You'll be going for the triple. You'll be going for the the trifecta of trophies.
That's what I have to try, like every time I'm going.
Sure. So this might be the last hand. Do we think? Seems like it could be the case. So we have a straddle, maybe a double straddle. Actually, Rickard in the cut-off, €10 to call. Double straddle would make sense.
he always guides it.
Sit 2, fold. Sit 3.
So Rickard is going to
One
limp.
more, maybe.
Okay.
Or maybe
Fold.
it's
Sit 5.
All good regardless.
Fold 10.
So Chris is going to flick in a call from the first straddle with the ace, queen, jack 2. Yeah. Draw into the nut low and also a pretty good high hand draw.
But as you can see on the equity, when you have like 3 cards that qualify for low, it's way better than only 2.
So the ace, the 3, and the 6.
But
yeah.
you want ace 2 if it comes like 7, 8, 5.
Absolutely.
64.
But if it's an ace and deuce coming, you miss some cards.
So Chris has correctly worked out that Tannel's going to raise pre a lot. Quite like this, he's gone for the old limp back raise with the ace, queen, jack 2. Now Tannel loves the game, expect to see a call, and he's deciding to put it in, I think. He does repot. Now what does Rickard have in the cutoff? Gets out the way. Looks like Chris and Tannel will be getting it in pre. They do fist bump. Alright, so a pot of 846 euros. Let's go. King, queen, deuce on the flop. Chris basically has a lock on the high, which he does. And there we go, there is no low. Chris takes down a very nice pot. Been patient throughout, wins a nice pot with the ace, queen, jack, deuce. Nice hand to Chris, 846 euro pot.
Yeah, there's one more.
Alright.
Now it's the hand I was talking.
Sure. So guys, final hand of the 2018 Cash Game Festival Talent Stop coming your way.
I still get a lot of congratulations, so thank you to everyone watching.
Well done, sir.
I appreciate the love. Thank you.
Yep, congrats, man. Well played indeed. So, guys, as we start to wind down, the fat lady has finished up her warm-up exercises and she's starting to sing. Final hand, guys, from the Olympic Casino in Tallinn. Yeah, so please, as always, as I've been telling you all week, check out our pages on Facebook and Twitter, Cash Game Festival. Also, check out the after movies and festival highlights on our YouTube channel, which you can see. There is a link there in the chat. And guys, all your information that you require for the next stop, Sunny Beach, Bulgaria, will be being released relatively soon. You know, schedule information and the like, so please keep your eyes out for it. Aggression frequency, Tannel right up there with 69%. That's impressive.
Twice as much as me.
Yeah. That is an impressive stat.
You see, Peter is not so high because he didn't want to tribute to high points.
He doesn't look happy that you've stolen it from him at the last minute.
Nope.
In fact, I believe that's one trophy missing from his collection.
Yeah.
So you're like the villain now. You're like the super villain.
He's gonna hate me forever now.
You're the super villain.
He's gonna hate me forever.
That sounds like a pretty cool villain name. I know it's Kite, but you could be like the kite.
Okay.
Sounds like a scary villain.
Or just a kite where you use when you jump from a mountain or something.
Yeah, like that's your superhero thing. You jump off the building with a big kite behind you. No? What do you think?
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm delirious with the tiredness, and it's been a long week, but we have loved every minute of it. Final hand. John, take us through the analysis. That's not very good, mate. You have to talk.
Well, from my perspective, I want to pot, but I can't because I want a trophy.
Okay.
So, but I feel I just have to play the hand.
You're going to try and win a cheap flop if possible. Tannel's having none of it, I think.
Exactly. Tannel's hand is pretty good. Because if a lot of people have an ace in their hand, they are blocking each other.
Okay.
So, and he has 4 low cards, so it's good for a low. But the thing is, the low only qualifies 50% of the time.
Yeah.
And he has no suit, so and it's not so good.
Okay.
It's a good straight.
So are we going to go 5-way? No, we are not.
So Rickard raised it up to 100, and I know he has a hand, but he comes a bit.
Yep.
So I'm thinking I'm going to call 100, see a flop, and I have to fold.
And then
because
Tannel
have like Tannel had
Does he have just enough to
100
make
more.
you lose? Right, okay.
So if I lose the hand,
You lose the trophy, I
lose the trophy.
see.
So I had to fold. Such a-
Andy, go home, you're drunk. Not drunk, buddy. Last night, very drunk. Today, tired.
I can
But we've
confirm.
powered through. Now flop is 2, 3, 4. Tano just flops the absolute nizzles. He has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Flash.
Oh wait, Rickard.
Flash.
How does Rickard?
High flash.
Oh, a flush. I do Rickard Rivers a flush. Wow.
So Tunnel actually flops a higher straight.
Yeah, and then
Would
backdoor
have been
flush.
Chop chop, but
Wow.
instead Rickard get 3/4
Wow.
because they both play the same low hand.
Okay.
As you can see, they both have a 5 and something like ace 5 is
Sure.
the same as 5/4 here.
500.
Because you have ace 2, 3,
I see, because yeah, because Tano has 4, 5 in his
and you
hand
have
as
ace
well.
5.
Sure.
You just play.
All right.
So Rickard,
So
had
Rickard
two
gets
diamonds
75%.
and, gets 75%. Yes.
All right.
That's a,
So guys, I believe that is it.
it is.
Sure. So, guys, we're going to close out the festival. So, it is my duty to congratulate you once more.
Thank you.
32 Red, thank you very much for sponsoring the trophy prize. We appreciate you, and also thank you for all the free rolls that our sponsors have put on through the week. BetSave, 32 Red Poker, OlliBet, and Unibet. Check me out remembering that at the very last moment. Thank you, though. We appreciate you and all the help and assistance you give us on bringing a high-quality stream for the Cash Game Festival. So, John, very well done.
Thank you.
I believe we will be having a presentation for you shortly. And final thanks to everybody in the chat. I think we should give them a round of applause. Thank you, everybody who has followed the stream this week. And big love to the team, and also, last but not least, big love to all the players. Without you, we would not have the Cash Game Festival. So, guys, it has been a pleasure. Thank you, my man. Thank you, Henry. Thanks, everybody. And we will see you all either from the booth or hopefully in Sunny Beach, Bulgaria. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you at the next stop. Bye-bye, bye-bye.